Jesus Christ. I do what I want. Oh shit. Look, took a break too long. Say he forgot the way. Yo, turn up MalloryBrosPodcast season 4. Wow, he rusty. I'm not rusty. Don't give these niggas a week off no more. Season 4, brand new location. Shout out to everybody who's tapped in, who hit the subscribe button. We still going up. I love to see the numbers small because when they get big, I feel like that's the growth that we're looking for.
That's right.
But season 4, episode 136. Happy Friday.
Yes, for sure.
Welcome back.
And what you mean by new location is we on a brand new channel.
Oh, yeah, brand new channel. We not nowhere new, y'all. Podcast gonna look the same, feel the same.
Yeah.
Them niggas just called it season 4. It was nothing different. But yeah.
Wow, twin. Twisting up my fingers for my twin.
See, now I'm thinking about the Roddy joint. That's my twin. GLE. Matching band.
Hey, look, if you listen to the podcast or if you're watching the visual podcast on this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. This is going to be the home for all of the new MalloryBros visual podcasts and all of the content to come from it.
From the podcast, exclusive. Yes,
sir.
sir.
I'm excited for S4. Shout out to everybody that's been listening to since podcast number 1. What was it called? Yellow Camaro?
Black Panthers.
That was our second podcast. The first one was Questionnaire.
First one was Questionnaire. I don't know why we even say that every time. We say this every
know,
time.
right?
The Questionnaire was the starter.
That was the first episode. That's episode 1.
We need to do another Questionnaire because I'm sure we've grown from some of them answers.
How y'all feel about us doing another Questionnaire? Let's hear it.
Let's see what y'all think. Look, do it. Oh, we're not supposed to be cursing as much.
Oh, yeah, because YouTube
at least in the first 7 seconds.
That's what they said.
Yeah, if you curse in the first 7 seconds, your video getting smacked. Me and Terrell got on hats right now because we not having good hair days, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I have not been having a good
Terrance has been battling
hair
his hair
spell. Like I
I
be fucking my hair up.
I just need a haircut. 9 times out of 10 when I have a hat on, it's because I need a haircut. And the line is just looking rough. You see Shady McCoy up there with the scruffled head the other day? They was like, damn, nigga, you need a haircut.
Nah, see, I ain't see that, but I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Normally you'll get on and this for my people who cut their hair or do their own hair. You know how you get on that good swing? And you like, damn, good cut, looking fly. Oh, yeah, I don't need a hat. Now, I'm on bad cut. Look, I'm cutting my hair. It's a fresh cut. Damn, I'm not fucking with it.
Now I got to wait for this junk to grow back.
Wait for this
2 weeks.
motherfucker grow in.
Imagine, Terrance, if you was going around to barbershop trying to find a barber that you actually fuck with.
I'm looking in the mirror. This nigga got my shit going up, and I'm like, damn, I appreciate you. I ain't never coming back to this joint.
Nah, for real. Honestly, bro, you need to be grateful. A lot of people got to wait 2-3 weeks to get another haircut.
Hey, look.
They get on somebody's schedule. Now barbers have the little app joint where you could just go in there and book time, which is dope. You don't got to go and be like, how many heads you got?
Nah.
I got Shorty right here, her 2 sons, my man Charles in the back, and then my uncle coming. He in front of you.
Nah, yeah. See, when it comes to that, I'm definitely moving with grace. Like, I'm definitely grateful that I can do what I've been doing. We put the work in for 10 years, but that don't change the fact that your boy's having some bad headaches.
You still can fuck up that cut.
I can still fuck it up. All right, but look, y'all, it's been a week. I know that week last week might have felt a little different. I was telling Terrell, I didn't fuck with it at all. It just felt like my life was just ending. I just felt like we weren't doing what we normally do. I just didn't fuck with it at all.
Yep. It did feel like that.
It's almost like if it was your birthday, nobody said anything about your birthday. Or, damn, remember it was normally your birthday, or something that is supposed to happen didn't happen. That was crazy.
I enjoyed it. It didn't feel great, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my weekend.
You see the difference? What'd he say? You see the difference?
Between metaphors and real rap.
Nah, I'm talking about goods. You see the difference? You one of them niggas that smack. What'd he say?
He said you one of the niggas we send to the store when me and Smack is talking business.
You one of the niggas we send to the store when me and Smack is talking business. You see the difference?
You just picked the wrongest one. You should have 100% went Lux. He has the best. You see the difference? Between metaphors and real rap, and how a nigga with metaphors can really rap.
Sorry, I wasn't talking about that.
Your slogan. That should have popped up scheme for the skill you lack.
I was talking about how you are the nigga we send to the store when we talking business. This nigga didn't even miss the podcast. Oh, I enjoyed it. Fuck out of here, boy. I just told them how I wasn't having it. So guess what? That's why I said, you see the difference?
Oh, so I'm the runner. I'm the
You're
runner.
the errand boy. He was glad to be off work.
I 100% was. I went out of town, y'all. I went to DR with my girl. It was dope. Y'all know I've been taking hella trips, and I don't know if y'all saw, but I didn't post much this time at all. Not even in like my close friends. Didn't post that much. And honestly, you know, when you go on your first trip, like when I went on my first trip, I was posting hella, went and got crazy outfits. You know what I'm saying? Bought $600-$700 worth of shit to wear. But now it just be like that was first trip. Second trip, took pics a whole lot, did a whole bunch. Third trip, same. This time it was like really chill. We didn't go to the resort. We was on the actual real DR.
Real DR. Nah, yeah, that's a good look. I told Terrell, he's different from me. Like,
it was dope. You know, one thing that I will
you
say,
take a lot of pics.
you take pics.
I've been trying to get my pic. Yeah, I tried to do a little something.
And I took pics, but I mean, I just didn't really give too much to the gram.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all tell him that he needs to, because low key, I don't see why I go to DR or another country, and I'm not flaking.
I flaked it, but I didn't bring stuff that you would. You know what I'm saying? You go to the resort, you buy like resort tourist wear.
Oh, okay, you wasn't really fitted.
Nah, I had on like Alphalete joggers, t-shirt.
You be
On
tripping,
some chill shit. Because number one, I didn't want to stand out too crazy. You don't want to look like you just not from here. You know what I'm saying?
No?
No. I'll never forget when I went to Miami and they said I look like a tourist.
You look
They said you look like you not from Miami. I had on an open shirt with stripes, a fedora, glasses. I looked like I was out of town.
Nah, yeah, you did.
So, but what I did want to say about the difference between being down there and up here, bro, the one thing that I will say is two things. Number one, you get to see the difference in colonization. And what I mean by that is, like, they were, you know what I'm saying, they were colonized, but then they left.
Yeah.
Right? And so they were stuck in the country is in a situation it's in. You know what I'm saying? It's not like run down or whatever, but it has its parts of it that are poor. You know what I'm saying? Or that are impoverished.
Yeah.
But this is the difference. Out there is way more about the culture versus what you look like. Like, I didn't bring a bunch of clothes and stuff, and nobody down there is trying to stunt.
Okay.
We were in Bani. We were in DR has a bunch of different cities that people know. But we were in Bani. We were in Matanzas. Went to Sombrero. Went past the capital. So we were kind of on that side. From what I saw, though, people not down there trying to, like, stunt. It's more about, like, that, because you could tell the colonization is different.
Yeah.
Like, the lunch every day at 12. Businesses shut down. Go home and eat. And then we going to open back up.
Yeah.
But you should be at home eating. Or the restaurants stay open because they know people coming to eat. But there, so that's the difference. Man. Here, we do a whole lot of showy shit. Meaning black folks.
Yeah.
But that's because down there, they don't have their colonizer across the street. You know what I'm saying? They don't live with them. Ain't a bunch of white folks walking around that also put y'all in this situation or via history aided in you being in this situation. So nobody down there trying to prove shit with what they got. They just living. That was dope. And it was different. And you know what was different? When we got back to the airport, right? When we got back to the States, I realized how different it was making motherfuckers feel safe. When I was in DR, I never felt like I needed to do that fake smile. You know how you see somebody come, you know, you see the older white lady that look at you and she looks scared as fuck. Yeah. So you give her the little smile like, I'm not aggressive. Yeah. It's like a universal black male code. Yeah. And some black women probably even have to do it. But you gotta always have that smile because people automatically think you a fucking threat. Yeah. I didn't go through that down there. I didn't even think about it twice until I got back.
That's a good look. Nah, that's definitely eye-opening. That's different.
It was eye-opening as fuck.
So is it like, I guess with that, keeping that in mind, you walking around feeling more free, more...
You feel,
more included.
It feels like, you feel
like everybody's just here.
everybody's just here. You don't feel like, because up here, you got to watch out for your brother, and you got to make these motherfuckers feel safe because they could think you a threat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like so much you got to think about over here that you don't even have to think about over there. The conditions are different, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that shit was very eye-opening. It was a dope trip.
Nah, that's definitely dope. When Terrell was on his vacay, well, it's not really a vacay. He just went to DI. But I saw 2 proposals. Shout out to both my sisters, y'all. Believe it or not, both our sisters got engaged since the last podcast. It's cray. And I feel like it's been the setup for everything and getting everything taken care of and all of that. That was like a little much.
Yeah, you was on they had Terrance running around crazy.
Yeah, but that was dope. And honestly, when you see a proposal, it's kind of like going to a wedding where it's like, damn, like, that's dope as shit. You know what I'm saying? And like the nerves, I feel like the nerves of the situations got pulled away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean like when you finally get on that knee?
No, I mean like, I'm just sitting here trying to make sure everything's together, but I'm underestimating the nerves that this person is going through because you about to do some big shit. You know? Yeah. That's like a big deal. You know what I'm saying? They go home with this person. They be with this person. And then they, you know what I'm saying? Will you marry me is a crazy thing to say or a crazy question to lobby and answer. So I just felt like that was like a definite highlight of not doing a podcast was seeing that. This nigga Terrell being DI, we do not be rapping like that.
Yes, we do.
I don't think so.
We talked every day.
Man, we ain't talk every day when this nigga was in DI.
Terrance, yes, we did.
Terrell, we did not. We ain't talk every day.
He just missed me, y'all. That's all.
It was it's a check-in, but it's like, we don't be rapping. I be doing my own thing. I don't want y'all to think that, you know what I'm saying, he be in DI, and I'm like, where you at? Where you at? Terrell, keep it 100.
Right, yeah, you don't. So what y'all about to do next?
Where y'all going? All right, bet.
And it was chill. We weren't even really doing much.
I'm still in the dangerous country.
Nah, no bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
Dead ass.
I am still on
I had to worry about you more than you had to worry about me over here.
the wild side. After my sister got engaged, though, y'all, we went to brunch. Y'all hear us talk about Air all the time. But we went to Air, and the crazy thing is they dropped that Tomorrow joint. And I want to keep it 100, y'all.
Glorilla?
Yes. I was at the brunch. It was nothing but it was a bunch of gay dudes there. We was around a bunch of gay dudes and a bunch of women. No offense to none of them. But that's just who I was surrounded by. You know what I'm saying? So when that joint went off, I said, damn, that's crazy. Like that joint turned up. When they played that Glorilla Tomorrow remix featuring Cardi, I said, damn, this joint lit in this joint off of this one track. Mm-hmm. And you know, I'm watching the floor. Like I'm watching how certain songs work. But I'm like, damn, this song went off. And I said, you know what? That's like a visual representation of like trending audio. Like you can visually see this song's impact versus that.
Nah, for real.
And I said, you know what? We was looking at Glorilla funny. Like, you know, we was like the F&N joint got nominated for a Grammy that she did. And people would be like, damn, like, really? Best rap performance, F&N? Oh, I'm sorry, F&N? But even when that joint come on, you do see crowds of people just fuck with it. It just went nuts. That's why I said, damn, you know what? Some songs work better out there than they do in your headphones. You know
with you just on the train listening or in your car listening.
Yeah. Some songs, when you in that group setting, that shit turn you up. That's why I said, damn, that's a different avenue that you can't speak on that. You literally have to just be around that. Mm-hmm. Like if somebody would have asked me about that Tomorrow remix, I'd be like, you know what? That joint actually goes up in a certain setting. But if you just ask me about it, I might say, you know, oh, it's whatever, you know.
Yeah. When I first heard Last by Burna Boy, I was like, that joint all right.
Okay, yeah.
But when we went to, we was out with, where was he? I think that was the first time we went to Harlot.
Okay, yeah. And you get to see the crowd.
I got to see how everybody moved to that joint. Mm-hmm. The way that joint, I said, oh yeah, this joint's fire.
Yeah, that music went crazy. Y'all, I'll be trying to pop out at the brunches a little bit more than normal. I've been hitting brunch.
You have been hitting brunch.
Not by choice. I ain't saying, all right, y'all, I'm going to brunch. It's just I've been making that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we going to brunch. All right, bet. I'm going to try to be there. I'm going to try to show up.
Nah, but you know what? It was dope. I missed Candace's engagement, but I was there for Kelly's. I'm also vlogging now. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know when I'm going to put my first vlog out, but.
Fuck is the point of saying that? That's like a nigga
I'm vlogging.
I'm actually podcasting now. I don't know when I'm going to put my first episode out, but I'm podcasting.
Nah, I'm about to. Me and Terrance. Can you shut up? Me and Terrance about to start putting out vlogs. Period.
Now that's that. That was one of the reasons that we moved the podcast to. Oops, let me close that. That's one of the reasons why we moved the podcast to a new channel, just so that last channel doesn't get swallowed with podcast shit. We'll have 2 avenues. One we can focus on. And one you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to see too many videos fall behind podcasts like what happened over the last 2 years. So this definitely a new beginning. If you're subscribed to this channel, you watching on YouTube, you one of the first. You know what I'm saying? What if this joint pop, y'all? What if this joint blow up to be like, you know?
You ain't one of the first.
400 million subscribers. Fuck with us.
Joe Rogan who?
Joe Rogan who? He sounds like a bitch to me. Start talking crazy.
Yeah, spice it up for real.
He sounds like a bitch. But yeah.
All right, bet. We got to get into a lot of shit that we missed. Do you want to do that first? Or do you want to just... Oh, no, we just running. Never mind, we running. I was getting ready to say...
We're going to touch on some of the stuff we missed.
Some of the stuff we missed, we still going to touch on.
The first one we're going to talk about is what? Damar Hamlin, right?
Ooh, okay, yeah.
That was the first thing that we wanted to talk about. Yo, question. What the fuck is going on with Damar Hamlin? Like, let's keep it 100.
All right, you go ahead and say... Terrance, you know I'm a conspiracy theorist, bro. I've been staying quiet. I'm on y'all side.
I'm on y'all side.
Let me say.
He was...
Hold on, wait. We're going to give backstory for people that may not know. Shout out to everybody that's out of the country or doesn't watch football. Y'all remember the big story? It was like a worldwide story. The gentleman named Damar Hamlin collapsed on the football field, and he was pronounced dead on the field. They had to literally bring him back to life, right? But, you know, time went on. He made a full recovery. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gave us pictures of him in the... First, it was him being able to write. Then he was able to talk. Then he was FaceTiming. We had pictures. He watched the last game, was tweeting.
Yeah.
Right? So...
He was FaceTiming?
He was FaceTiming his team and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They said that he talked to them and, you know, whatever. So, long story a little bit less long, it came to it that bruh came to the game. Right?
Yeah.
The Bills went out there, played the Bengals. Got spanked. But Damar Hamlin was at the game. Excuse me. So, but mind you, this is my only thing about this situation, y'all. The way bruh pulled up to the game, you really did not see him. It was like they brought him in the back under the little tunnel. You remember?
Yeah.
They brought him in under the little tunnel. They had crazy security. And so, long story less long, the pictures that they showed him was blurry. They never really showed his face, XYZ. There was conspiracies out there that he was still dead or that he actually died. And the NFL just sent a doppelganger to cover it up.
Yeah.
Or I don't believe all of that. I'm not going to go as far as saying bruh died. And this is a clone or this is a stand-in or whatever. All I'm going to say is, why was it so weird? I do not believe in coincidence. I'm not going to say, well, maybe I'm not that guy. If it's weird, it's weird. If it's off, it's off.
Yeah.
So to me, this man has on a whole hood, right? Glasses. They pull him up to the door. And the security guards legit stand around like that while he get out and run in.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, what's up? Mind you, I don't want to just talk the whole time, but the Bills got 3 pendants to wear behind this man. All of the teams in the NFL, for the most part, painted a 3 in there, outlined the 3 on their 30-yard lines in blue for this man. How come we couldn't see his face for real? That one angle y'all had with all of the snow, we couldn't see. Y'all rushed this man, and maybe his speech isn't that great yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, I don't know, but it seemed like he has been talking. So what they said.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say, I don't know. We would have loved to see him in the Bills locker room or out on the field. You know what I'm saying? Just standing with his jacket on. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It is just weird.
My only question is, why have we not seen like an interview or anything like that? Why have we not seen anything like that? For this dude to almost die, it's like he's never been interviewed since then. Like, you would think we would see him like on like a NFL Network or something, just talking about like, yeah, that was crazy. Like, I really don't remember anything. I just remember waking up in the hospital and asking what the score was. Mm-hmm. See, that shit make me think. Like, they said, the first thing Damar asked when he woke up was, did we win? Did he? Did he really? Because that's a beautiful story. That's great. That make it seem like
they said you won.
You won, Damar. You won the game of life. You see how the shit start looking weird as shit? And it's not weird because we don't believe them. It's weird because we haven't even heard bruh talk yet. We haven't heard him say anything yet. We haven't seen him on camera. We haven't even seen him in the locker room with his teammates. The only thing we've seen is this nigga on FaceTime. And he's tweeting. And he's on Instagram. And it's like, damn. Bruh is going into he's at the game, but they acting like this Barack Obama at the game. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He walking in and out like he a rapper or some shit. You wasn't even starting for real. This is no offense to Damar Hamlin. You wasn't even a starter, I don't believe. You wasn't even a prime player. Now he got security escorts. What, they think he gonna bump his head on the way in? It's gonna happen again. Oh no, not
Terrance,
again.
that's disrespectful.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Ridiculous. I'm talking about the NFL. I'm not talking about Damar, but I'm like, yo.
It is definitely weird, but chill.
There's conspiracies that there's a clone and a body double for Damar.
I don't believe that. You believe that?
We don't know if that's true. But the reason why conspiracies come up is because of the way shit looks. And nobody is saying anything about it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like the NFL, y'all not saying shit. You're right. Y'all did put the decals in the everybody with 3. Everybody changed their thing to Damar, pray for Damar. Bruh is out this joint tweeting, IG, appreciate you. He respond to every comment. Yeah. Is that him?
And it's like you create so much, you make us, really care about this situation. We all saw it live. We all was waiting to see if he was going to be all right. Now he's okay, and we can't see bruh no more.
Yeah, like, what's up? Why the silent treatment? Like, what's up? Why he can't, take this off. Why he can't come out and say, yeah, y'all, shit was crazy. I fell out, woke up, trying to figure out if we won, because I'm a grinder. We don't get nothing. This nigga's just walking around like life regular. Nigga, didn't you just fall out? You don't want to come out and say anything?
No, I'm with you.
Terrell think I'm being disrespectful because we being blunt. Look, we right at Damar Hamlin front door. What the fuck is going on? Where you at?
Come on out.
Let us see.
Now, this is my thing. If they wanted to run the whole, get the ratings thing, don't y'all think it would have been dope to show him in the locker room or hit the field?
Why is he not in the middle of that field?
Why is he not on that field showing that he's all right?
Right. Why is he not?
And if he's not all right, I wouldn't even have him at the game.
Yeah.
But they bring him out. Look, he's in the joint doing this. Let's go. Putting this up. Yeah. And then there's people that had the conspiracy to say, yo, when you get CPR, you normally have broken ribs. Or this dude was like, I got CPR. Wasn't even crazy CPR, but what's most common is that you break a few ribs. Doing this, you wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not going to go that far. And look, maybe he had one of them situations where he didn't have broken ribs. He can do that. I'm not going to say that. All I'm saying is that it's weird that the shit is just weird. It's just weird. NFL, y'all weird as shit. Y'all weird. When the Bills ran, I told Terrell, when the Bills ran that kickoff back, first play after Damar, oh my God, this is magic. What a moment. Yeah. Go look at the defense.
It looks creative.
Go look at the kickoff team.
Yeah,
on that
they
play.
look like, oh shit, damn.
Oh shit, missed them.
Even they let him run the other joint. They let him run 2 kickoffs back in the next game. They were blocking for Damar. They did extra blocking for Damar.
Let me just say, I ain't trying to disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect, bruh. Like, we are all glad he's alive. This has nothing to do with his life or his situation. Bruh. It is just...
Yeah, it's not disrespect, bro.
No, it is. It can be a little disrespectful the way some of these people's conspiracies are a little ridiculous. And they have ulterior motives to why they have conspiracies. Like the people that are saying since he got the COVID shot, then that's why.
Oh,
and this is why. See, a lot of people have ulterior motives behind their, this shit was weird theories. For us, it just was weird. So no disrespect to bro. And then, I don't know if you've seen, but he tweeted a picture with his head down with a hood on. Did you see that? He tweeted a picture with his head down with his hood on that said, quote unquote,
clone or something, yeah.
And it's like, why are you trolling us? Why are you doing this to us?
Yeah, but look, how do we get you to believe and think that it's a joke by just saying, it's a joke?
Terrance not normally on his conspiracy shit, but he is today. And I'm 100%.
You know why, though, right? You said I'm not on my conspiracy shit, but I always am on conspiracy shit. You talking about the Balenciaga thing, and the only reason why I wasn't running with what y'all was saying is because guess who was talking? Balenciaga.
Terrance, so, you still got proven to be...
Was I believing everything they said? No, but I said, yo, I'm not going to rush judgment because, they're saying this happened.
But Terrance,
and y'all
Damar Hamlin's talking.
That's what they would tell you.
Damar Hamlin's tweeting. Is that not talking? It's the same thing.
You see, you're talking about Damar Hamlin. That's why you're trying to take what I'm saying is disrespectful. I'm talking about the NFL.
No, Terrance, I'm talking about the fact that you said you didn't believe the Balenciaga shit because they were talking. This man tweeted and said...
No, see, you saying this man. I'm talking about the NFL does not have interviews or anything set up for Damar Hamlin, and that is the conspiracy I'm thinking about. Why is the NFL... Y'all were so loud about supporting him. Now that bruh's out, it's almost like he's being hidden. It does look like he's being, hidden. And the NFL not saying, yo, Damar's not doing interviews because he's not strong enough or whatever. It's none of that. It's just, so you mean to tell me every team is going to change their avatar to a Damar Hamlin, pray for Damar. Everybody's painting 3. The team's with a 3 logo. It's a big deal, and there's no interview, no post-game, nothing for that. Nothing at all.
You bring this man to the game. He just up in the box. He goes 100% security. We can't even get the Bron or the player walk-in shot of him.
And he's in that joint with the ski mask on.
He got on the ski mask. This motherfucker up there eating hot wings. They say he was up there eating wings, chilling.
They got some random-ass nigga off the street. You look like Damar. Come on, nigga. What do you want? Wings? Fuck it.
I don't know. Prayers to bruh.
Mm-hmm. Prayers up.
It's Damar. Just, the situation is just weird.
The situation don't look weird from Damar. He could be living his life. I'm talking about it. My thing is the situation look weird from the NFL. Like, is this a big deal or not? Because y'all seem like now y'all trying to slide under the rug.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like now you going back to being a third-string safety that's only playing because... Oh, you good now?
Oh, you good?
We escaped the backlash. Right. Fuck it.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Woo.
Now that he's alive, let's try to get him to forget that happened.
Right. He good, y'all see?
Yeah.
Bet. We don't know, though.
Shaking moments for me this year. Easily the Damar Hamlin situation. I couldn't sleep for days. Look, get that out of here. Get that content out of here.
Uh-huh. And you know what? You really got to see how people, and that's something that you see too. When shit is weird and you speak on it, people want to show their morality and make it a what's wrong with you thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When nobody's talking about anything, they're just speaking on how it's weird. Did you see how many people were like, he almost died on that? Like, think about it. They were talking about how...
You talking about if somebody say it's weird and then people will respond with...
I'm talking about how people were challenging the situation. They were like... There were people that were watching the game that said, why do they keep showing this shot of him in this box that we can't see? Yeah. They said he looked like the banker on Deal or No Deal. Because we couldn't see him. And anytime somebody said anything that wasn't in support, there's these people that come out and say, he almost died. He deserves this. What is wrong with you? And it's like, damn.
What the fuck I do?
This shit look weird to me is all. I don't know. Y'all can put y'all thoughts.
Y'all put y'all thoughts. I know we talked about Damar Hamlin. I think the last podcast we did, but yo, this shit has gotten weird. Like, hold up. Where is bruh?
Yeah, and now y'all got a whole off season to hide him.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess we can talk about Oscars. Yeah.
All right, but I got the nominations right here, and it's honestly pretty chill. It's literally just the core.
What anniversary is this Oscars?
This is the 95th Academy Awards.
Goddamn 9-5.
You a goddamn 88.
Them niggas was on site. He's not what? He's 88 kill, my best friend.
My best friend.
All right, anyway. Oscar night, it's a big night. The last time we had Oscar night, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. I still can't believe that happened.
I know.
I watched the video, and I'm like, whoa. Like, I can't even believe that really happened. But it's always a big night, and it's still going to be a big night, even though last year, I'm sure they're still going to have the energy that was left after that, you know? Yeah. I feel like if I went to the Oscars, I'd be like, all right, everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody keep calm, even though, you know.
Yep. Jimmy Kimmel is back to host. It'll be his third time.
Jimmy Kimmel's hosting?
Christ. Again.
What? I'm not a fan of Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not a fan of Jimmy Kimmel ever since he did that bullshit with Kenta Brunson when she won her award and he's just laying there.
He apologized for it, though.
Nah, fuck that. I still don't like you because you try to be funny. Like, you're trying to be funny so much that you're willing to take somebody's moment. She doesn't get that moment back. You just say sorry. That doesn't eliminate it.
Nah, he, like, brought her on his show, and, like, sincerely apologized.
I don't give a damn. Her moment is still ruined.
I felt like it was honorable that he at least did that. He didn't just tweet sorry to her and her team. He, like, brought her on the show, wanted to give her that moment again. It was fucked up for sure.
Terrell trying to invite him to the cookout.
I'm not. I'm never inviting anybody to the cookout. Look, and I won't be disrespected.
He sincerely apologized. He really didn't mean it.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not handing a nigga a plate. I'm just saying
he didn't mean it. He apologized.
Terrance, I'm not giving this man. I'm not giving this man a plate.
Don't worry about him. I got you. That's what you are.
I'm not doing that. All I'm saying is, if you saw the apology, it took away some of my hate for him.
I saw the apology video.
Whatever. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Jimmy.
Hey, look. But Jimmy is back to host for the third time. I believe this is his third time.
Yes, sir.
And there were some, up in arms, a controversy behind some of the nominations. So we'll go through them. We are a movie, music, film podcast. If y'all don't know, if you're new to the channel, we do have film degrees. We don't just talk about shit leisurely. We're not just fans. Literally studied this shit for years. 100%. So, given that, because sometimes motherfuckers talk to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we can be kind of biased too.
For sure.
But
as everybody is.
Yeah. I don't think we have a choice.
But only reason why I say that is because there's a lot of podcasts that probably won't even touch Oscars, but we do it every year. Here we are again. Remember, I want to go back and listen to the podcast we did before the slap.
Yeah. We was like, Will Smith going to win for... We were saying Will Smith was going to win.
Yeah. All right, bet. So, Best Picture, I missed the days where Best Picture nominees had like 5 movies. Yeah. And that was it. Now, it's like they just hand
8
out...
movies?
Yeah. They hand out hella nominations. I think it's more than 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It's 10. But you got All Quiet on the Western Front.
What I tell y'all.
Avatar, Way of the Water. The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking. I am going to say, if I got to give a prediction, I would love this to go to Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. But I think it might go to The Fabelmans just because Steven Spielberg already won the Golden Globe for director and Best Picture.
Mm-hmm. So, and I haven't seen The Fabelmans.
I didn't get to see it either.
It's definitely starting to feel and look like a Steven Spielberg. We've appreciated you for years, and you
finally got another one.
You got another one. So it will definitely. I think it will feel good in the industry for them to see Steven Spielberg win. But I do. My favorite movie on that list is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. That movie was amazing. That was the best movie I saw last year. But there's movies on that list that can definitely surprise. Like All Quiet on the Western Front. That's that joint from Germany. Y'all know I already said that joint was going to do numbers award season,
Yep,
remember?
you
And I
did.
saw that movie. That was a movie that, look, that's a movie that they'll fuck around and win a bunch of awards, and everybody's like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Because they didn't watch it. But
that would have been the same thing for me for like the Banshees of Inisherin.
for the Banshees too, yeah.
Because I watched that and was like, you know what? I would have slept on this and not watched it.
Yeah.
Avatar won already over The Fabelmans, over all of these other films in hella different festivals. Critics' Choice, I think they won. I forget the ones that they won. But that Avatar joint might win.
And I was going to say, Avatar is at least going to do some numbers probably on like the effects side, visual effect.
Probably. Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick. That's a scary
That's one
joint.
that could win.
Yeah. That was one of the best films of last year.
Mm-hmm. And then everybody loved Baz Luhrmann's Elvis. So that could potentially snatch it too. You never know. So we really don't know. But
there are movies on that list that we have not seen, like Woman Talking. Wow, Tar didn't get nominated?
Tar is nominated,
Okay.
yes.
I hadn't seen Tar, but I've heard about Tar.
Kate Blanchett is the lead in that, right? Yeah.
But
she might win too.
no disrespect to those movies that we didn't necessarily shed light on. That'd be the bad thing. You haven't seen everything.
Yeah, no bull. Yeah, it's be tough. We're not gonna go through all of the shit. Let's just talk about the controversy. Number one, lead actor. No, let's go to lead actress. Everybody was up in arms because Viola Davis didn't get nominated for the Woman King. Mm-hmm. People wanted to see Mia Goth nominated. I forget what movie that was she did.
They wanted to see the girl from Till that played Emmett Till. Mother.
Oh, yeah, I forget her name. Taylor Russell. I forget what movie Taylor Russell was in. But there's a lot of people that didn't get nominated, and there's a whole bunch of controversy. Mm-hmm. So far as Best Actress, you see Ana de Armas for Blonde. A lot of people didn't like that because Blonde, I didn't get to see it. I only see the responses to it. People saying that it wasn't a good movie, but her performance was good. But then there's people saying her performance was inaccurate because it was based on a sexualized version of Marilyn Monroe or whatever. I don't know. But a lot of people wanted to see Viola Davis there. I mean, I haven't got to see the Woman King. Michelle Yeoh is going to win anyway. So
I think Michelle Yeoh should win. I think she did an incredible job. I think the movie that she was in does not work without her. Like, you can't put somebody else in that role, I don't think. I think that movie legit works. I don't see there's not another Asian woman actress that I think you can put in that role. Or that I think would be more. I think you could, but I don't think there'd be one that'd be more perfect for that role than Michelle.
I agree.
And you know what? I got smoke for Viola Davis.
Why?
I just feel like Viola Davis is at a certain level where we've appreciated what she's done. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not speaking on her performance on Woman King.
Because you haven't seen it.
I have not seen it. So I know people are going to say, oh, okay, well, you don't know. All I'm going to say is this. There are benefits she gets for already being great. And in a lot of times in those situations, you're great already, and we already know you're great. So whatever you do, we just going to say, well, you know what? It's this person, so we're going to like it. Like Jay-Z. Jay-Z can come out with a trash-ass verse.
He will never do that, though.
But
See,
people will say...
That will never happen.
Or Jay-Z could come out with a very similar verse to a verse he came out with before.
But see,
you know?
Viola Davis did do bad with that Michelle Obama thing, and they didn't nominate her because she...
But this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't... And that, you see, that's what I'm saying. The only reason why I bring up Jay-Z is because even if he did do a bad verse, niggas wouldn't call it bad. Like you're saying, oh, it never happened. That's exactly how people feel about a lot of artists. You can't say Jay-Z will never put out a bad verse.
But you see, that's different because you're using that to talk about Viola Davis and saying, you know, you're using that to compare it to Viola Davis. But Viola Davis did do something that people thought was bad, which was the Michelle Obama joint, and they trashed her for it. So if they would have nominated that, then that point would be right.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm leading to. We let that shit slide under the rug. Did we not?
No, yeah, they did.
Bro, nobody said nobody is saying anything about, nobody said nothing about that.
What do we need to say? It was bad. So what?
I have said on this podcast before, I said whenever anybody about to play a role and it's a black woman and they say, who can we put in this role? What will we say? Viola Davis. So we can use Viola Davis. Really, y'all? When they said they were going to do a movie on Michelle Obama, everybody was like, oh, I would love to see Viola Davis do it. Did y'all see what the fuck she did? And we didn't say shit.
But why are we talking about that as opposed to talking about her performance in Woman King? Why are we focusing on that? Because there's been other actresses and actors that have had fumbles.
I'm only bringing this up because I'm saying the people who are outraged that she didn't get nominated for Woman King, are y'all really judging her acting, or are you just judging your knowing of her? Like, did you really think that what she did in Woman King was supposed to be Oscar worthy, or did you just see Woman King and you feel like she should be included? Because this is my thing. The reason why I brought up the
Michelle Obama.
Because nobody said nothing about that. You
Terrance, everybody talked about that. It was memed. It's still meme to this day.
I feel like it was spoken about on like the underground black Twitter side, but it really got thrown way. I did not see a whole bunch of talk about that.
Nah, there was no. It was definitely thrown under the bus in terms of
IndieWire,
Hollywood Reporter, all of the film sites that I watch.
They didn't say shit.
They didn't talk about it. It was definitely mean. But Terrance, you didn't get to see Woman King. She probably killed that shit. Even though it was a terrible.
I just challenge. I hope that people are not playing because we know her. She should be here.
And this is my thing too. No, you're right. But this is my thing too. People don't like the fact that Ana de Armas is nominated, right? Because they said Blonde wasn't a good movie. And even though Ana de Armas played a good Marilyn Monroe, she played a sexualized version of Marilyn Monroe that was inaccurate. But y'all want Viola Davis to be nominated for the Woman King. And her role in that was inaccurate. And they said that that movie was also inaccurate. So it's like, I haven't seen both, but if y'all want to talk performance, let's talk about performance. Don't start talking about what was inaccurate, because the Woman King isn't the movie to fight for when it comes to the inaccuracy conversation. That's all.
Viola Davis.
You got some hate, though. You got some hate in
Viola Davis. Because you don't do that to Michelle Obama. You don't do that.
See, because you holding the
Michelle
Michelle Obama role over her
inaccuracy
head for the Woman King. You're holding that role, and you haven't even seen Woman King. I'm not going to come out and say, Terrance, that is ridiculous.
I'm not being ridiculous.
And you represent exactly how fans are to this day. Roddy Ricch put out a bad album, right? Mm-hmm. That you liked. His next album is still people saying, yeah, whatever, he's mid. Just because they can't get over the fact that his last album happened to be a flop. They don't give a fuck that he did the album before that everybody loved with the box on it. Mm-hmm. Since he got trashed so bad, his next album, it's almost like people didn't even want to tune in. And look at you. You doing exactly that.
I don't think that I'm doing that, y'all. I think I am just being realistic. All I'm saying is, damn, I hope we not just upset that somebody black wasn't nominated.
Yeah, I knew that was your ulterior motive.
I hope we not just upset that, we know, who do I know on this list? Viola Davis, man, she should have been nominated. Really?
You haven't seen it, though, so your point is mute because you haven't seen it.
Okay, mute point. I'm asking y'all a question. All y'all can say is, yeah, she does. All right, bet.
I hate that. I hate it.
Sometimes you can't be afraid to ask the question to y'all. Hey, y'all, what we really thinking about?
All right, let's shake the tree with this nigga a little bit more. It's the best supporting actress, right? Mm-hmm. Angela Bassett got snubbed 25 years ago for What's Love Got to Do with It, right? Yep. Angela Bassett, Black Panther, right? Mm-hmm. She's going up against Hong Chow from The Whale. She smoked it. Carrie Condon from The Banshees of Inisherin. A lot of people think she should win. I thought she smoked it too. Jamie Lee Curtis, from Everything Everywhere All at Once. And then Stephanie Sue is also, which she played the daughter in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, shout out to her. She's actually the first queer actress to get nominated for playing a queer actress. Everybody else,
a queer character.
No, yeah, sorry. Everybody else who played a queer character that got nominated was actually straight in real life. She's the first to.
Dope.
He's the first to actually play a queer woman as a queer woman and get nominated. Shout out to her. But I think Angela Bassett should and will win though.
I think she.
They owe her that. Low key, y'all owe her that.
They owe her that.
Yeah.
Y'all see what he does?
They owe her that for that.
So now you want to, why? Because what? Because she got snubbed?
Yeah. She got snubbed for a couple joints.
I think she had the best performance out of all of them.
I think she had the best performance too.
Even though.
I think she had the best performance.
If y'all see Banshees of Inisherin or The Whale, did y'all see that? That joint was crazy. Them joints was crazy. Now, Angela Bassett, that scene where she's like, everything was taken from me, she smoked it. Like, she smoked her role in that movie.
I feel like, yeah.
I don't feel like she had enough screen time to compete with some of the other nominees, even though she's winning. And I would love to see her take this home, and she probably will.
For me, it's about the arc. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck if you ain't throw it farther, but if you threw that bitch higher, to me, that's what matters. That's why I don't have a problem with Zendaya winning Emmys, Golden Globes. You know what I'm saying?
She won for way too long.
I can just say a bunch of awards for her because that's all she does. I think that one episode she did in Euphoria, the arc was so high.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Or do y'all just love her?
Well, you know how we know it was? Because look at the awards that she got.
They also love her.
Who?
The award shows.
What you mean they love her? They gave her... Did she win every year for Rue? No.
She's still winning for that episode.
But she haven't won every single year for Rue, so you can't, you know. They be mad when motherfuckers be successful. They get mad, and they try... And you know what I'm saying?
I love Zendaya. I'm a Tom Holland fan. I love her. That's first lady of the Tom Holland fan club. First lady.
I'm not a fan of Tom
That's
Holland
like,
at all.
I love Tom Holland. But...
He's cool.
To me, Euphoria was just so bad that to me, it's like, all right, that was cool, but like... That one scene that everybody talks about is like, okay, let's look at this fucking season of acting.
Wrong, though. This is the
look
best
at the season.
Best support. Look, best leading actress nomination. He's like, okay, but let's look at the season.
Look at the season of acting. You had a great scene in one episode of the show. The rest of the time, you just
Terrell,
that bullshit, and you win the award of a Wendy Bird. Over the chick from House of Dragon, you win? Bullshit. To me.
Yes. She did better than...
It was a popularity award.
She did better than both of them girls from House of Dragon.
She did better than Allison Hightower.
Yes, she did.
All right, Terrance.
That scene that she did, you might not have related to it because you're too busy with her. I don't know. But the real one saw that scene from Zendaya.
Anyway, shout out to Rihanna. Rihanna got her nomination. She is now an Oscar-nominated artist.
That Navy about to take that...
She might win.
Hold up. That Navy getting ready to take that Oscar home. I don't think the Beehive got one of them. I think y'all just been nominated.
You don't have one yet either. Just relax.
We about to get one. And Thames. We bringing it home for the whole, whatever. No woman, no crying. Is that joint?
No, it's the Lift Me Up joint.
Oh, bet. So no Thames.
Thames wrote on that.
Oh, shit. Anyway, we getting that.
Was that song that great?
Can you imagine if we get that on Super Bowl, right before the Super Bowl?
If Rihanna goes on the Super Bowl stage and sing Lift Me Up, she better not.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying if she wins before.
She better not. I'm just telling you right now. She better not get on that Super Bowl stage and sing Lift Me Up.
Why the fuck would she get on the Super Bowl stage and sing that?
You just said she would.
This nigga has bad ears.
If she get on the phone, if she get up there and sing that, that's
Terrell,
the last thing I want to say. Sad ass song.
If she wins the Oscar and then get up on that motherfucking Super Bowl stage with $1 billion behind me, what can y'all tell me? Now, who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me, huh?
Wow, a Kanye lyric. Crazy.
Watch the Throne. Look, my Tap Man from years ago. One of the best albums ever, Slim.
Yeah.
One of the best albums ever, Slim.
But you know what? Shout out to Rihanna for getting a nomination, and I think she might win because she's up against some like other tracks that I'm not too familiar with, so I don't know. But to me, that one did the best commercially, so it's probably gonna win.
Nah, yeah. I think. Well, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But I'm excited for the Oscars, man. It was just on a nerdy tip. The Batman, my boy Greig Fraser didn't get nominated for cinematography. I thought that was bullshit.
Best cinematography is gonna go to All Quiet on the Western Front. It is. I'm putting my money on that. That was the best looking movie that I saw last year. And I saw not every single one of those. Like, look, Empire of Light, I didn't see that. I didn't
see who did
Elvis.
it though, right?
Yeah.
Legend.
Stacking it, yeah.
Deacon's getting him before he check out.
Yeah. Check out. What's he talking about?
He's old.
He is old.
Deacon's out there 80 years old with the light meter.
What's this dude's name? James Friend?
From All Quiet on the Western Front. Now, that was a beautiful movie.
That shit.
I will say that. That was beautiful.
It was a dope looking movie. But yeah, though.
But yeah, man.
Oscar season, turn up, man.
Absolutely. Oscars is coming on. When is it?
February, January, and a blackberry and melonberry.
It comes on
March
March the 12th of this year. So we will revisit. You know, we got Grammys coming up.
Yeah, we do got
about
Grammys.
that. That's coming up too.
Just to move forward a little bit, we had Drake perform at the Apollo. He did a crazy set list. I feel like that was like legit the show to see.
Yeah.
If you got tickets to go to that show, I feel like you were lucky as fuck. I don't even know he was doing it.
How did they even get in that joint? Like, they didn't see tickets for that.
I don't know how that got set up, but like him starting with Over My Dead Body and playing songs like Over and Best I Ever
Say
Had.
Something.
That is something that I swear we have. This is one thing I talked to Terrell about. This don't really have nothing to do with this, but I always told Terrell that we should do a video series called B-Sides. Look at me putting that out there. B-Sides, where me and Terrell do like jam session type content or just kind of like reflective content, like how we do flashbacks, but it's like going through an artist's B-side. You know what I'm saying? Or the songs that people love, but they don't have that mainstream attention.
Yep.
Like artists like Travis Scott, Future, even a Wiz Khalifa. I feel like the song we started with that Wiz Khalifa. I feel like that's a perfect like B-side. Only reason why I bring that up is
we them boys.
Right. And the only reason why I bring that up is because look at what Drake is able to do with his music.
Yeah.
We actually looked at him playing Over, even though that's not a B-side, but we looked at him playing that like, oh, so he played that and we weren't like, why did he play that and not privileged rappers? Like, we didn't think that. We said, oh, he played Over, bet. That made us want to see it more.
Over is kind of a smash. Like, that's a terrible example. I would say something or...
Yeah, it's
like
a terrible example when you think of B-side.
Like,
I'm just thinking, when else would we hear Over?
Yeah.
Somebody would have to be looking back at whatever project that's on to see Drizzy go on stage and perform that. I told Terrell.
That's true.
Same topic, but kind of different. Beyonce did her $24 million Dubai concert, and I felt like that was very much...
Let Beyonce have her own topic, and we'll finish with Drake.
I mean, to me, I'm finished with the Drake. I kind of wanted to segue to the Beyonce.
You know what? Before we get to Beyonce, show some respect. But this is what I will say about
I don't
Drake.
think Beyonce needs her own topic for that, what she did. I think it could be fit right into the Drake thing that I'm talking about, because I'm talking about these artists that get up there with their music.
That topic is going to be about having being one of the greatest performer of all time and what that looks like in real time. This is about a concert that Drizzy did. This is what I'll say, though, about the Drizzy. All of the Kanye fans, when they did that show, the Larry Hoover show,
Yeah.
remember when everybody made it a versus?
Yeah.
And it was like, not a versus, but everybody's like, oh, he smoked them. Now y'all really get to see, if I'm Drizzy and I do my shit, it's not going to be as big of a gap as y'all said it was, as y'all thought it was. Y'all gassed that shit up. Drake performed a couple songs from CLB. I think he did fucking God's Plan or
God's Plan.
I mean, he did like what?
The 24 joint.
He did some old shit. I mean, that's some old shit,
Well,
but
that's not
he
his
did
song,
some
but-
he did some mainstream poppy joints. Meanwhile, Kanye's out there doing everything, and everybody was like, "Oh, Drake got washed." Come on, y'all, bro. Now look at that shit from the Apollo. That shit was amazing.
I think he still would have got washed, but
I don't think so. I don't think it will be after seeing that.
I don't think that Drake can compete with a Kanye West. I don't give a fuck about the Kanye West of the now. Musically, Drake owes a little portion of his career to you. Yeah, father had to stretch his hands out and get it from me, but guess what? You got it from him at a certain point. Never forget. Your shit was definitely new.
He was inspired,
okay?
but I would say
we just put respect in front of that, though.
I would say I wrote back for what I got from my investment.
I don't think so. Look, no, he did not. That'd be the motherfucker that sure.
Oh, y'all niggas that love All y'all niggas that love Pablo, well, that's one of my favorite albums, Pablo. Well, guess what? You also love Drake.
Well, okay, that's Pablo.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
some of y'all favorites.
Let's talk about the other ones that
arguably his biggest, most commercial, crazy moment.
Let's talk about.
Well, Yeezy season 1?
Sure, that's not his biggest, most commercial moment.
No, I'm saying that was one of the craziest moments for Yeezy. That was like
for Yeezy. Anyway,
y'all was listening to Drake
albums before that.
It was Drizzy lyrics y'all was partying and dancing to.
But guess what? We already had 10 years of Kanye music before Drake.
I'm just saying it wouldn't be that big of a gap. That's all I'm saying.
We ain't had 10 years of Kanye music before Drake.
Drizzy came out in 2009. So you had about 6-7 years, which is still a run. And it was a hell of a run.
And Kanye was out before 2000 when he dropped. So we've been listening to Kanye music for a minute.
It was about 10 years for Ye. It was about 10 years for Ye.
That's why I felt like Ye looked at Drake like the young nigga that's coming in, you know what I'm saying?
And he successfully...
This motherfucker about to take my whole lane.
He was telling Jay, we need to put out a joint album. Fuck these niggas.
Yeah. The only reason why I bring Beyonce up, and if this is a different topic, moving on. Beyonce performed in Dubai. Everybody talks about the number that she got, millions of dollars. While all of that stuff is cool, it was dope to see Beyonce on stage, especially post-album. Like, it felt a little bit more natural. It was definitely weird for Beyonce to put an album out and we don't see her at all.
No, yeah, I mean, it's I think I can speak for the entire Beehive when I say this is the first time that we've ever got a Beyonce project and didn't get any music videos for anything.
Yeah.
Lemonade, we had a whole movie that we watched on HBO before the album came out.
Yeah.
So self-titled came with all of the videos with it, basically. So this is the first time that she ever did this, but it was dope to see. I mean, she's the greatest. She is literally, I don't know if y'all got to see the leak videos. And shout out to everybody that recorded. But that was amazing.
Nah, yeah, it was.
To me, like, and you know her foot is fucked up. So she was limping half the show.
I saw that.
Yeah.
They were saying that she was like legit limping.
Yeah, it was, yeah. So she wasn't doing too much dancing. It was just pure vocal ability. I'm gonna get up here and sing my songs. The countdown joint, the drunken love, the outro, all of the, man, y'all can say what y'all want. Beyonce's the greatest performer of all time. All y'all mic stands that's always in my mention. Oh my God, the king of pop. I'm sorry. Records are made to be broken.
But you don't shit.
There's nobody saying Joe Montana's the best quarterback in the league still. The greatest of all time is Joe Montana. If somebody get out and break his records, can they not be the greatest?
No.
So why are people now saying Tom Brady's the greatest?
Tom Brady.
Because when Joe Montana had 5 rings and it was amazing,
yeah,
it was amazing. Nobody else did that. But now Brady got what? 7?
Brady to go for other reasons. Like, he the comeback kid. Like, we watched this man come back.
There was plenty of other accolades. That
more times than any. He's done just goated moments. Same thing with LeBron and Mike. Where the games start changing. So old records get old. But you don't disrespect what happened before. You know what I'm saying? I still just don't think that Beyonce is a better performer or bigger performer than Michael Jackson. I'm sorry. I don't even think Beyonce thinks that. I think Beyonce's shows are bigger, but I don't think she's a better performer.
Y'all just don't
sound. She's a better singer. You just said she was limping around the stage.
She had a limp. Yeah, she had a little bit of a limp. It was still a crazy performance.
I think y'all take Beyonce being set up in front of a whole bunch of different dancers and a whole bunch of dancers out there amongst Beyonce. This is what y'all do. Y'all take that and then say she's one of the greatest performers ever, because y'all look at the ensemble that's on stage and equate all of that to Beyonce. Michael Jackson didn't have to be on stage with 30 people dressed as a flower and they're all a branch, and then he's singing around.
You got Beyonce fucked up.
It's like it's not no shade to her.
Because she don't do that all the time. And a lot of the time when that happens, she puts it together.
Hey,
as they said, Mike did too. But
all I'm gonna say is, I think if you just put Beyonce single on a stage and put Mike singular on a stage, that would show who's the real performer. And I don't know, Beyonce's voice carries. But performance, do y'all not know Michael Jackson is like the sole creator of so many dance moves, so many dance styles that have been...
What are you talking about?
Taken from his style of dancing. There's so much that has been given to the dance community from Michael Jackson, and it comes from him performing, bro.
This is what I said about
Beyonce is cool as far as videos. She do her dance thing in videos.
She's one of the.
She gives it up. But on stage, I think Michael Jackson as a performer is there, and we could put Beyonce right here.
Nah, to me.
All right, we can agree to disagree.
Well, we disagree. You just said some bull. This is my thing. I'm not gonna bleed it. We've talked about this 1,000 times in this podcast. There's no point in keep talking about it.
Yeah,
Mike
right.
did the same 3 moves: a pop spin and a moonwalk. All that shit was the same every show. I don't see all of this. I'm sorry, Mike fans. This motherfucker did the same moves, the same kick.
All right. Anyway, let's move on because that same move is more iconic than any move Beyonce ever done. That's a fact. What move has Beyonce done that's iconic?
I don't know. I have a maybe. How about the stage? My Coachella stage is enshrined in a museum because it is the stage that gave us the craziest, best performance ever.
Shit on my man Michael Jackson.
Coachella.
Do you know how much
You
shit
the one that said.
Do you know how much shit we got enshrined? Let's stop talking.
Damn. Okay. Well. Some outfits. We got
It's
some
mad
outfits.
shit that Michael Jackson has enshrined.
What about a stage from his performance? Because that's what it's about.
What about a stage from his performance? You
Music,
sound like the nigga
I'll
that
give it to him. Music. There's nobody who has a catalog like Michael Jackson. Nobody. His music is timeless. Performance. I'm just saying it's debatable. It's debatable.
You just tried to shit on him having one move. Then when I asked you what move Beyonce had, you brought out a enshrined stage. You see the games he played?
I only said that because you said
he
brought so many moves to the dance community. He brought so many moves.
He did. Ask the dance community.
So would you not give that credit to James Brown? Because he got a lot of his moves from James Brown and Little Richard.
Terrell, ask your
So
beloved,
who do we give the credit?
Ask your beloved CB. Then maybe he'll listen.
You mean CB that dances better than Mike?
I mean CB who
that clears Mike to dance.
And what did CB say when they asked him? What do you think about people that say you dance better than Mike?
Terrance, if he said that, he would get killed. You know why? Because Mike has already gone to glory.
Terrell.
And whenever you die, you become uncomparable to anybody else.
He spoke from the heart, and he said what he said.
He was humble.
If somebody else said, nah, I can never measure up to Beyonce, she's the GOAT, y'all would be like, yeah, right. Fuck out of here.
Just like y'all do with the Mike shit. Just like it.
Nah, but look, so you should.
If Chris Brown would have came out and said, I don't make better music than him, but I definitely cleared him in dancing, y'all would say what?
He said, they asked if he was he know he don't make better music than Mike. They asked if he thought he can dance as well as Mike, and he said no.
Terrance, that wasn't the question.
Sir, he don't dance better than Mike.
Let's move on.
I can't give you your. That's like saying Kobe played better than Michael Jordan. Kobe game was better than Jordan. Nah, he got most of his moves from Jordan, so low key we can't do that. And I love being RIP.
That's different. That's different. There are people that think Kobe the best player of all time. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
I think mentality and all of that. If we adding all of that, I'm putting Kobe my number one. Kobe on my top 5. Kobe my number one. For what Kobe did for me personally, even post that.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Kobe impacted me before he died. I already told you, used to hate Kobe, started loving him. And I was really fucking with him post-basketball. Anyway, Beyonce, shout out $24 million for a performance is impeccable. Mm-hmm. That's incredible. I feel like that's something that really is levels to this shit. Y'all really not about to get no music videos. I saw somebody saying, oh, she's just going to take this Dubai money and use that to fund the videos. No, y'all not getting nothing.
I have the money to make the videos. I'm just not making them shits.
Beyonce was at the Rock Nation cookout eating some chicken. Talking to Rihanna. Hold up. So you really just don't make shit no more? Eating chicken? Nope, I don't make that shit no more. I just do my own thing. Oh, damn, all right, bet. I'm about to put my album out and be right on that. Dubai concert, here I come. And then after that, Blue, Roomy, and Sir, we on the boat with it. We don't need daddy. Put y'all life vests on. I don't see Beyonce out here putting out music videos. Even when you see her, she just looks like, don't Beyonce always just look like, what? I don't even want to ask you a question. Hey, yo, I'm not going to ask you nothing.
That's true.
I just want to let you know.
That's true, because, your artists get to a certain age, but they just start performing all of their hits. And they stop doing new shit. You're not going to see a new Tina Turner video. She too old. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to see some of these other artists' video. You won't see it.
That's why I said that I felt like the Drake.
Rihanna about to get up there and perform Rude Boy.
And that's going to go off. because she's going to the Super Bowl and on the Super Bowl stage.
It'll be dope if she could have been announced a new album. That'd be dope. That's
Anyway, it's going to be fire regardless. Beyonce getting on stage and performing her old tracks instead of Renaissance. I felt like that's why I said the Drake and Beyonce concerts were very similar to me, because I said we watching two big dogs get up there and not do what's in demand, but do what already worked. And I'm like, that speaks to like the environment now. We've talked about nostalgia.
Yeah.
You got Ja Rule with the... Ja Rule got a whole thing where artists come through and do they old. We had the verses that's been running. We've seen so much of this that is now molded into our own big dogs. You got Taylor Swift who's doing the what? The Eras Tour?
The Eras Tour.
I'm going to do all my shit.
Well, I'm going to do all of my phases of me. Number one, that's the boogeyman right there. That's the one that come in the room, and all the rest of us, when it come down to it, when it comes down to the money, they the Walmart of the shit. If I'm talking, I can say, look, our floor look better, our store cleaner, our brand is this, y'all brand is ghetto, but guess what? Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at, nigga? Where them dollars at?
R.I.P. I'm going to keep it on Hondo. It's starting to feel like the world is about to end.
It is.
Why is Beyonce up there? Why is Beyonce not doing any videos? And why are you in Dubai performing for like a gimme check, it seemed like? Oh, y'all going to pay me $24 million? Bet I'll do it. Because, look, it is a no-brainer, but it's like, hold on, wait. Why? Drake, you up there doing this. Why? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What the fuck is going on? I swear.
You know what's crazy? It's a random theory that I saw online.
What?
You know the story of Adam and Eve?
Yeah.
Eve at the apple, Adam at the apple, forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
What's on the back of your iPhone?
An apple bitten. A forbidden fruit.
And everybody walk around with one.
So what was we supposed to do?
I don't know. Why did they put a bitten apple on the back? Why is it not a full apple? Why is it bitten?
Y'all know what's crazy? This is the real crazy. Y'all want conspiracy? You got a conspiracy
that
I raised ready another.
I get ready to say, you get ready to go crazy.
You know what I'm about to say, right?
What?
How do we even know that shit even happened?
What? The story of Adam and Eve?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not, look. I pissed off Christians this weekend because I posted a TikTok. I'm not getting into it.
Christians, don't check out just yet. Because I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying, you tell him, hey, I got some Fritos for $3 from the Walgreens. Pass it on. By the time it gets back to you, they're going to say, you got some Cheetos from the Walmart. You know?
Terrance,
that's how shit gets fucked up. So all I'm going to say is this.
That's disrespectful.
Everybody knows the story of Adam and Eve is that Adam was told not to touch the forbidden fruit. Eve persuaded him. Well, not Eve.
The serpent
persuaded her.
And she
gave it to him. How do we even know that shit is even what happened?
Terrance, I'm not trying to get canceled. I really don't feel like the tweets from motherfuckers.
What if they didn't even eat the fruit?
Terrance, this is low key. You can't. Let me just tell you.
What if they ain't even?
This is not something that you joke about. These motherfuckers religion.
What if they didn't eat the fruit, and it was like, oh, but y'all was over in that garden, so it looked like it.
The Garden of Eden. Eating. I'm reaching.
Nah, yeah, but see, you got me thinking.
Terrance, dog, because
that's how I think. I'm like, all right, bet. They say that Eve made Adam eat the apple. How we know that's even true? How we know Eve wasn't like, yo, don't eat that? Like, yo, you know if you eat that? Didn't you just hear that the serpent said that you wasn't supposed to do that? Dummy. Now put it back. Adam went to put it back, and the serpent said, oh, shit. You took my advice. I'm about to spread the word. Oh, no, I was putting this back. Look, yeah, I'm putting it back. He went back to Eve. Yeah, I put it back. We good. Now the word around the block is you heard what Eve did, right? Because the serpent started moving. Now y'all hate.
This is not something that you supposed to talk about like this, bro. I don't feel like getting tweets from motherfuckers.
Y'all, are y'all really going to try to school me on this? I'm literally just talking about a conspiracy. I believe, I'm with y'all. Y'all like. But like.
No, you ain't.
I am. I'm just saying, yo. You got motherfuckers who will use that and be like, see, and you know what? This makes sense. Because the Bible says, I was watching, what's the joint called? I was watching a crazy video on YouTube. What's that joint? What's that show called where they bring people in to ask questions? Basically, they had.
Oh, you talking about where it'll be like 6 liberals versus 6?
Yeah, they had feminists versus anti-feminists. Right? This is a crazy video because it was all men. So.
Oh, shit.
It was dope to see the men feminists. But the anti-feminists talked a lot about, well, you see, in the Bible, this happened and this happened. Some of the feminists were like, if you're talking Bible, you're losing me already. But it is like, it does get spoken on like a fact. And that all came from you saying, what's on the back of everybody's phone? A bitten apple. Okay, bet. Well, guess what?
They the biggest in the world. Highest value company in the world is the one with the bitten apple on the back.
The one with the bitten apple on the back.
The creation of sin.
The forbidden fruit is the apple. And we all going after apple.
And where do you put it?
You put it up by your ear.
You can convince Terrance anything. You can just tell Terrance anything.
That is not true.
And he'll just have bright eyes for it.
Nah, but I am thinking about what you're saying. Because like now that's how you start stretching the conspiracy. Like, oh, it's Apple, right? And where you go to get it? From the Apple store. They making a whole brand with this shit.
Apple really dropped the ball by not calling their stores trees.
Okay, yeah.
That would have been dope.
The tree.
You go to an apple tree near you, and you'll find one.
You find an apple tree. And hopefully the one that falls makes you feel as comfortable and
doesn't fall far.
Fuck out of here. Anyway, look, buy our phone. What's Master P's name? Master P company. Fuck it, something black. Money Yachty phone. Money Yachty. Get the Money Yachty phone. Romeo. Call your father. I apologize. From the Money Yachty phone.
I apologize. Let's talk.
Romeo, he just called me. He want to talk family. He want to talk business on the Money Yachty phone. Look, he always selling some shit.
This nigga did this apology video with the cereal back there. No reason. You're not even in the kitchen. This nigga's outside with a box of plates
right,
on the
he
ground.
using that shit. He was like, yo, Romeo, I'm trying to do this for the family. Look, for the business. He pointing to his noodles. You know, we got the Money Yachty shoes, the Money Yachty noodles, and Money Yachty phones. Call a nigga. We got minutes.
Fuck Apple. We doing it better than Apple.
Fuck Apple. You know what he was saying for a minute, right? It was, why go to the store and buy something black and support a black brand. Support a black brand. And don't buy ramen noodles. What did he call his noodles?
I forget, Terrance. I don't know what that shit is called.
Buy my Master P noodles and Romeo. Call me on them.
Now, you know what? Speaking of the world ending, I did want to talk about this. The astronomers at MIT detected a strange... Listen to this. This literally just came out of MIT. The MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Astronomers at MIT... Oh, shit. Astronomers at MIT and universities across Canada and the United States have detected a strange and persistent radio signal from a far-off galaxy that appears to be flashing with surprising regularity. What? Signal from who? You know what they said? Oh, let me tell y'all how aliens are real, and this is what they said. Look, this is how they explain it. The source of the signal lies in a distant galaxy several billion light years from Earth. Exactly what the source might be remains a mystery, though astronomers suspect that the signal could be an emanate from either a radio pulsar or a magnetar, both of which are types of neutron stars, extremely dense, rapidly spinning collapsed cores of giant stars. To me, that sounds like some aliens just said, yo, what's good? There's life there.
Nah, yeah, that's what they saying. Oh, shit. We found another planet, and there might be life. Okay, bet. Cool. I'm with y'all. What if the other planet found us?
Right, that's what I'm saying. What if we the one that got found? They said the contact was it was like a heartbeat. It was like 3. Boom, boom, boom. 3. That's Morse code for something.
How we know the dinosaurs didn't just get the ability to fly through outer space and they went over there or some shit? On the most random thing ever, like, why are we even doing that? Y'all gonna leave a trail and them motherfuckers gonna come right back here. I definitely believe that some shit like that can happen. On some conspiracy shit,
Man, I don't know.
life on another Earth, or y'all think it's humans? So what, y'all want to go over there and do what y'all did here? You feel me?
It just feels like the beginning of... I feel you. It just feels like the beginning of Don't Look Up.
Yeah. We gonna go over there and say, oh, wow, life forms.
Look, it's
This
several
is cool.
billions.
Look. Take me to where y'all keep all y'all land and shit. Hold up. Is that a gun?
Yeah.
You know? We don't know what we fucking with.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. And honestly, somebody said, I think it was somebody on TikTok said, if it was a zombie apocalypse, it was this dude, he was like, I watch these shows where people are trying so hard to survive. If zombies come, just take me. I want to be first to go. I want if aliens come, I want the ship to land right on me and kill me instantly.
Yeah.
I do not want to be here to fight. Y'all, look, whatever the afterlife is, take me there.
Yeah.
I've had a great life.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but can y'all imagine a zombie apocalypse? Like you try to call your cousins. Imagine you call your cousin, right? You're like, yo, Montrell, this shit crazy, right? Montrell. You don't hear nothing, and you just hear, look. Oh, shit. They got Montrell in there. I called his phone. This nigga answered the phone gurgling. What the fuck is going on?
This is where it doesn't make sense. Why would he answer the phone? Why would he answer the phone? Look, that sounds insane.
Mantra. You know how the movie? Mantra. What happened?
This motherfucker would not answer the phone. Can you imagine a zombie holding the phone? That would not happen, you idiot.
I forget what movie I was watching. I meant to say that. Look, I forget what movie I was watching. The dude's on the phone, right? Are you there? And then like, all you hear, look. I'm like, you're not gonna hear the dial tone on a fucking iPhone.
It's like the new Scream commercial. Terrance, look, the new Scream commercial starts with...
not coming back, y'all. Why not?
Look, the new Scream commercial starts...
Terrance!
The new Scream commercial starts with Shorty picking up the house phone. All right.
Yeah.
What year is this set in? Who pick up their damn house phone anymore?
Yeah, you're right.
Have her answer this joint. You can scam motherfuckers on these.
That's how I saw the Scream joint. Wow. Around this time last year.
Mm-hmm. They doing another one.
Doing another one. They did the house phone thing too.
Yeah, my girl was like, it's going to be done, but I want to see it. I said, look, you just like all the other niggas that's getting ready to go.
All they know how to do is the killing. Now they got him. I think it's going to be some, like more than one. We already saw how they did with Halloween. That shit was trash.
But y'all, make sure y'all just keep y'all eyes open and look at the MIT news. Because that's just, I don't believe in coincidence. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, it's probably just a nuclear spinning star. All right. That's what y'all calling it? Bet.
Where is Neil deGrasse Tyson?
That nigga was talking about how he fell off in the black community. You didn't see that?
He need to be talking about this. Fuck that bullshit.
No, that was Michael Eric Dyson.
Oh, that's it. He fell off with the black community?
He said black folks don't fuck with
him. He ain't Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Michael Eric was cool, though. He got some good Breakfast Club interviews.
Look, he ain't Neil deGrasse.
Neil deGrasse don't give a fuck about y'all.
Fuck it. He knows about NASA. He don't have to. I'm not worried about if he gives a fuck if he's black.
So, Terrance, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that he don't give a fuck about anybody. Do you think if I know the secret, I'm going to tell y'all?
What do you think he's been doing his whole life? Go watch Neil deGrasse Tyson on Joe Rogan. Neil deGrasse Tyson on Joe Rogan said so much shit. He was like, do you know why we do this? Because in NASA, they need this for... And I'm like, what? He was like, why do you think that you have... He said, where do you think cordless... What was he talking about? Some of y'all who've seen it would know. He said, where do you think cordless this comes from? Why cordless? Because in NASA, with no gravity, he said, when I'm in outer space, I can't plug this in and be constricted. So I need something that's going to be handheld. He talked about something, power tools. That's what he said. Power tools. Literally made for NASA. I said, yo, that's crazy. We need this brother to be talking more.
This nigga going to tell you about the power tools because
that
ain't
the
life-threatening.
bad thing with you Negroes.
Terrance, he ain't going to tell you about the power tools. He ain't going to tell you that the world getting ready to end. He going to get on that next.
Like Neil deGrasse Tyson. He doesn't like blacks. He don't like blacks.
Terrance, I never said that.
He's the science guy.
I never said that. I don't give a damn about that.
Y'all motherfuckers worried about if he listened to Gladys Knight and dude. Who's your favorite actress? He said Tom Cruise. I can't fuck with him. Fuck out of here.
We be spending over the dumbest stuff. All Barack Obama sang that one Al Green track, and y'all just voted for no reason. Didn't give a damn what the policy
Right.
was.
He ain't grow up listening to that shit.
Yes, he did, Terrance. First of all, you're not getting ready to disrespect my man's upbringing. Matter of fact, fuck it. He didn't do shit for us anyway. All right, this podcast is just getting a little ridiculous.
Nah, it is.
But
I did say fuck Obama?
I did want to ask you this. Somebody said that Frank from Snowfall is the best black character in TV.
I don't know who the
history.
fuck you saw say that, but it is so pointless to
It
say.
had thousands of retweets. And this is my thing. I just want to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
I think when we had the conversation about the best black characters in TV and film, the biggest words to highlight in that sentence is TV and film. There are 10 Samuel Jacksons that rank higher than
Snowfall Frank.
There are 10 Denzels that rank higher than Snowfall Frank.
I can give you 14. I can give you 15
There are 5 Angela Bassett's.
roles by one person. Yeah.
Like, that's where the number gets up there. We talking about TV and film. I know y'all are excited that Snowfall is coming back after a trash season. Hopefully they wrap this shit up the right way and don't have him escape a tiger from a cage again.
They about to have Franklin going out of space. Louis, meet me on planet. Fuck out of here.
And you know what I didn't like? My thing about Frank, just talk about Snowfall.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see Frank take a bigger piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have liked to see. It feels like you still the neighborhood drug dealer. Like, it doesn't feel like with Walter White, we felt the weight of what he was servicing. 200 pounds a week. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It still feels very at home. Your biggest beef after such and such died is who? Your cousin. Yeah. I would have liked to see this big, oh yeah, and it's based on the story of real Freeway Ricky Ross. This is what he's really like. All right, whatever. It's fiction. I would have liked to see the global, you know what I'm saying? I was a billionaire because of this, the global operation.
Nah, yeah.
This motherfucker has one bodyguard, D-Ray, who's flipped on him, and now he's just out here driving around alone.
I'm about to say D-Ray was sick. He was using or something.
D-Ray flipped on him, remember? Cleaned this whole shit out.
Okay, yeah.
He could never find him again.
And went south or some shit.
Right. What was his name?
Peaches. At one point, it just seemed like his muscle was his uncle.
Yeah, this nigga's
and then now they on opposite sides.
I
so
feel
it's
like
just you and Leon?
No, Leon out the game. This motherfucker was riding around with that one dude at first.
And then, like, remember when Franklin shot that dude in the circle? And was like, Franklin shot the dude in the circle? Bow. Because the dude was like, man, y'all fucked that up, man. We whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then he pistol whipped him and he had Leon shoot him.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, that's what we do. That was when it was like, yo, Frank really building an empire. Like, he really building, like, a network. And he has to do certain things to keep people under control. I think the bad thing about Snowfall is they got away from damn. My bad. The bad thing about Snowfall is they got away from product. When you think about Breaking Bad, they always kept the product is the forefront because the main character is good at making this product, and at the end of the day, it's all he has. A lot of times, their characters survive based on, and we talking about Breaking Bad. A lot of characters get out of situations based on you need me to make this product. Mm-hmm. You know, I am the one who has the street sweeper. So I think with Snowfall, they got more into the people side of it. This person's a detective who's looking to crash out on just what's going on. Mm-hmm. You got his father's a Black Panther. His mother's smart. You got Louis and what's her name trying to start their own shit. Leon's story. You got the girl who was a crackhead. You got Mel that he going and limping and seeing still. Mel. You got Veronique. There's so many people that we've lost sight of. What really happened was he got his hands on some product, and that's what helped him make money. Now, we don't even see Franklin in product. We just keep seeing Franklin with money, Franklin with a tiger, Franklin on a jet, Franklin in a new car. We just see the money.
Yeah, we don't see the operation.
We don't see the operation of the product anymore.
And that's a very important thing because how this is going to fall. Now it's just, I'm going to give the money to, what's the white boy name that's for the CIA? whoever his name is. And that's beef.
Reed.
And that's beef. I don't know. Anyway.
Bottom line, that statement he said about Franklin being this top, no, y'all. I'm sorry. No. Shout out Maul. We fuck with Maul. But that's ridiculous. He be saying Snowfall is better than The Wire. Or Snowfall is one of the best shows of all time.
Nah, yeah.
Nah, you gotta pull that back after these last couple seasons.
A better conversation would be Snowfall and Power to me, based on Snowfall's last season.
Nah, yeah. And I still think Power smokes Snowfall.
I don't know. The first 3 seasons of Snowfall.
But the first 3 seasons
of Power was good, too. But Power just was doing too much sex. You know what I'm saying?
When
Tasha's fucking Sean. She's in the backseat, titties out. Whoa!
Nah, fuck that. That show was fire. I got the animal ambition.
Now with the Kanan aspect,
Tommy too,
and Tommy, yeah. But we really felt like Ghost had somebody that he could lose to, and it was realistic. Like, yo, you might not want to fuck with bruh.
They did some bullshit.
I don't care what y'all saying.
The first 2 seasons of Snowfall is better than the first 2 seasons of Power. I will give you that. And Power was good. First
Terrance,
2 seasons.
I don't know.
Snowfall. I give it to Snowfall because nothing was better than Snowfall's.
John Singleton area.
You can restart Snowfall right now, and you'll start falling in love with it again until you get to season
4.
3.
3.5.
3 finale 4. Once you get to 4, it's like, okay, you know. Now I'm just here because they signed me up for it. They basically put my name on the list. I didn't even really ask for this. Same thing with, Power Book. A lot of y'all are watching Power Book, Raising Kanan, all these other shows.
Yeah,
y'all didn't sign up for this. You're just stuck. You was watching Power, and then Tariq got his own show. Oh, shit. Oh, it came on the same time that Power used to come on. You're already used to that life.
Yep.
That's the best thing about TV. That's the best thing about TV. You love this show that came on every Thursday at 9. Look at what Game of Thrones, we just watched Game of Thrones do it. Game of Thrones comes on Sunday nights at 10. You know what I'm saying? And you got used to watching Game of Thrones, and you experienced a great show. Whether it was good or bad, the experience of it's 10 o'clock, it's Sunday, HBO, Game of Thrones. They literally took Game of Thrones away for 2 years and then put something right in its place, and most of us are back.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're back is because we fuck with Game of Thrones, but also it's very easy to get back when my seat is saved.
Yeah.
My seat is right there. I sat right here and watched the last one.
It's still warm.
Yep. This is exactly where I sat when I watched the last one. And they got me right back.
And that's the thing. I don't even watch TV on a cable box like that where I'm like, come on, y'all. I need to get home by 9 o'clock so I can catch the... I do that for like sporting events now. The games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But with TV, it is different. But it's kind of the same. We already... Because at the same time you say that, we are also already comfortable in that world.
Yeah.
I'm already used to... with Power, we were already comfortable in the Tasha, Tommy, Ghost, Truth, Tariq world. We just got introduced to new characters in that world.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, you're right.
Made sense.
Mm-hmm. But in other news, they said Carisha, please, because she too messy.
Oh, you want to hop back to that?
Just jumping back to last week, I feel like this set the TL off a little bit. Young Miami was talking to somebody on her podcast, and they asked her, or she had like a random question. They brought up golden showers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she said, it just do something to me. I fuck with it, or something like that. I like it. It just does something to me. And I think the crazy thing about that, oh, it's not this. I think the crazy thing about, the crazy thing about that whole situation was how many chicks on the TL were agreeing with this.
Yeah.
That was what was eye-opening. It was like, hold up. Everybody didn't collectively say, nah, you off. A lot of people did. But then there was an overwhelming amount of women who were like, they like at least acting like they fucked with it. I only say all of that to say, would you give a girl a golden shower, your girl, if she requested?
No.
Even if you just drank a whole cup full of water?
Terrance, no. We've been in the shower before, like a resort where the shower's big enough for me to pee in the corner.
Yeah.
And I still won't do that. Some don't feel right. Because if I'm a piss in that corner, you over here by the drain, the piss is going to get all between your toes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's disgusting.
Okay.
Because, and then also, where do you do a golden shower? I'm guessing you would do it in the shower because you're not just going to piss all over the floor or bed or balcony.
Yeah.
It would have to be in a shower. But no, I'm not peeing on you. I will not pee on anybody. Niggas that do that, I'm not going to kink shame, right? Mm-hmm. Not kink shame. Do what you want. I'm just not doing it. Would you do it? Terrance, you would do that. You would do it.
I would do it. Yeah.
Terrance, that's crazy. That's disgusting. We not the same.
I'm the type to get peer pressure. All right. I'm not saying that I would fuck with it, but like if it was requested.
So what? A girl's gonna beg you to pee on her, and you gonna say, "All right, bet she begged." What peer pressure? Hell no. Get out the shower.
I'm trying to change. I already told you I'm trying to turn my life around.
So you think pissing on people is turning around? You want a great start?
I'm trying to turn my life around, which means I'm not trying to be this negative ass person about everything. I was asked recently about a snake.
Terrance, hold on, wait.
Can I fucking talk? Why am I being interrupted?
Somebody commented something that's true about you.
It's not.
They said, Terrance don't be believing what he be saying. He just be trying to be a contrarian.
I'm not.
You would not pee on nobody, Terrance.
Terrell,
my bad. Go ahead.
I can't even say what the fuck I want.
Go ahead. You was asked about a snake.
When somebody cut you off, this how you rub it in. Look, you just don't say shit.
And they just said, look, go ahead.
Go ahead and talk. I'm listening to you. And then you hit them with the, are you? But anyway, yeah, I was asked about a snake, and I said, you know what? The old me would be like, nah, fuck no, fuck snakes. I would never have a snake, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But then I said, you know what? You will let the fact that you don't have experience, you will let that speak to what you would actually do. And because you've never had a snake before, when somebody asks if you would want a snake, you would say, fuck no, I don't want no snake. Did I not do the same thing with a cat? Where the fuck is Mimi at?
She said, fuck it, I'm out.
Mimi need to get right here. She got a job to do. But, phone ringing. Oh, okay.
No. You don't think I know?
Right. But if you didn't have a snake before, the fact that you haven't experienced it would speak to whether you would use the fact that you haven't had an experience with it, and you would say that you wouldn't have one. But if I put a snake in your hand and things went well, then you wouldn't have that mentality. So in a sense where, all right, look, pissing on somebody, that's incredible. That's insane. Like, that's like
not suitable for advertisers.
Not cool. Yeah. I wouldn't want anybody to piss on me. Or you ever be in a situation?
Terrance, what are you talking about? No.
You know how girls do what they do when you... Even that is like...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even that is like... You know?
It could be, yeah.
I'm like the dude with the... Or the you know how people use the Mentos with the Coke? It's like that. Whoa.
Okay. That's a little bit of an extreme pause example.
I'm talking about with girls. You know how girls, that's a lot more than dudes. Sometimes. Can be.
Pause.
How was that pause? Yo, I swear to God, that's not pause.
Go ahead.
Because I'm not trying to be vulgar, you know what I'm saying?
Just say what you gotta say. You're an adult. Stop being pussy.
What you mean? I'm saying it and you're saying pause and laughing.
Say what you gotta say.
Anyway, all I'm gonna say is I'm not fucking with, I don't fuck with I'm not like at it, you know?
You don't like the squirt. Cool.
Or like I'm not like, you know what I'm saying?
You're not a fan of that.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
What are you talking about then? Because honestly, now I'm confused. You said Mentos and Coke. That reminds me of squirt.
I'm just saying, when you see how people react with that, I ain't never seen somebody put the Mentos in the Coke and then proudly be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like oh shit, like even though I did this on purpose, this is a lot.
Okay. Get to the fucking point.
All I'm gonna say is I'm not a fan. I don't want to be pissed on. That's all I'm saying.
You want to be the pissee.
No.
You want to be the pisser.
I don't
You want
want
to
to
be the
I don't
pissee.
even want to be the pisser. I'm just saying, if somebody asks me to do that, the first thing I would think is, nah, fuck no, I'm not doing that. You know? But if that's what your girl want, your girl right now, if your girl asks you to do that, I think about this.
Are you crazy?
Whatever your girl wants you, or you need to think about this.
Oh, I got a question for you then. That's going to be a different one. You're not going to like it.
Whatever your girl wants you do. That's what she wants.
I'm going to ask you a question. What if your girl says,
So
let me
pissing
Terrance, what if your girl says, let me take my finger?
No.
Why not?
Because that's me. I ain't
you more
enjoying it, so I don't want it.
But you just said you weren't going to enjoy the that.
It's not happening to me. I'm just doing it. I'm just,
Oh, that's so you want to be the pisser, not the pissy.
I'm just saying, put it like this, y'all. Before y'all get real negative on shit, it's like, I feel like the golden shower situation is, I would never request it. I would never ask for it. But I'm just not going to sit up here and say, I would say, fuck no. I've never done that before. And I'm trying to turn my life around. I'm not going to fuck with it. I don't want to do that shit every time. But yo.
I mean, hey. The answer
What
for
if
me
your girl
is no.
asks you to do that? What y'all
Terrance
going to do?
Terrance
You going to say, nah, I'm not doing that. And then guess what? Bruh at work, wherever she work, he's going to do it. Now you walking around listening to Drake Jaded.
and y'all can be pissy
and you're
together.
sick as shit.
Y'all can be pissy and have a pissy life together.
When you don't have your girl with you, you're going to wish you did the shit.
Terrance, no. No, the answer's no.
You thinking, damn, he probably did. He probably did it. I should have said fucking and did it.
Terrance, no. What if your girl want to piss on you?
No thanks. I don't enjoy
Lay
it.
down. Lay down. She wants you to lay down in the shower. She squat over your chest.
Oh, hell nah. See, I'm not with that. Golden showers, I feel like it's a female thing. You know, that's a woman thing.
Oh, wow. So now you're a sexist.
What? You can't say shit.
Ridiculous.
Nah, I don't think that men want to get pissed on by women. I don't think it's a lot of men out there like that.
All right, let's move on from piss. This is making me uncomfortable.
The dude spent 5 bands on a girl. I'm about to play the clip for y'all.
He gonna have to go and find it. Jesus Christ.
This nigga's bitching like shit, and I got it right here. Fuck out of here.
Where?
Right here. You look dumb in the face.
Yeah,
Y'all look at what he look like
you
right
know
now.
how
Let's
you
keep it a hundo. This nigga sitting here looking like a street lamp like shit, boy. You look like it's time to go home like
Terrance,
shit.
look at you. What you look like?
Damn, y'all, I gotta go home. Damn, y'all, I gotta go home. Put the street light on.
Do y'all see this nigga? You look like a... You look like a... You dress like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, boy. You look like a...
I'm dressed like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Keep going.
I'm gonna leave the nigga alone.
Right, because I don't see what he could... I mean, you could say a whole bunch. Go
You
ahead.
dress like a cookie. You look like Cookie Crisp. You ever seen a Cookie Crisp? Have you ever seen a Cookie Crisp piece? What you look like?
You talking about like cookie dough? Okay, I think I get what you're saying. The Cinnamon Toast joint was a little bit better.
You look like you sell nothing but no, don't worry about it.
Where'd you get that sweater from, boy? Nigga look like he had a Joseph A. Bank gift card and got it with that.
I got this joint from Zara. Where you got that from, boy? You got that from the Dick's Sporting Goods over there by the fishing rods. That joint came with a free pack of bait.
Yo, he got me on this one. Fuck it.
No, you got it. Go ahead, play your clip.
Let me explain your story. I flew this way from Indiana. You know what I'm saying?
found the clean
Been talking
version.
to her on Instagram for months. You feel me? I done spent damn near 5 G's on this. She talking about she don't want nobody touching her. Man, you got me up. You mean? Well, you can leave. First of all, hold on. I been first she talking about she don't even fly Spirit, right? The talking about she don't fly Spirit. Like she okay, so I get her motherfucking so I get her motherfucking Delta. That's damn near 600-700 last minute, right?
Okay.
So plus her bags, check-in, all that shit. We go get her the Uber, all that shit. Then I'm damn near at 2 G's already. So we get here. First night I'm being a whole gentleman. I've been a whole gentleman. Have you not? Have I not been a gentleman to you though? Have I not did anything? But you should have knew what it was if I flew you out here though. Why come out here then?
All right, that's it.
That's enough.
Only thing I wanted to speak to for this, y'all, is a lot of people have opinions on this lifestyle, but don't live it. You know? A lot of people say, just because you fly a girl out, she's not entitled to do anything for you. And she's not. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I'm going to speak to is for the fellas, right? If you're going to, because I want to first say this. The person that's taking the L in this video is the guy. You know what I'm saying? I think they both take an L for real. But the guy really takes an L because you're on social media, you're recording because you think that you have a point, but you're making it to a bunch of people who don't live that life. So what they're going to look at
You don't have a point. You're wrong.
No, I'm not saying he does. I'm saying he's making this because he thinks he has a point because he is living that lifestyle. But the video is going to go viral and it's going to get out to most people who don't live this lifestyle. That's why I said in the beginning, the people who don't live this lifestyle are going to read this situation with logic and morals, like what's right and what's wrong. And if you're looking at this situation like that, then it's like a no-brainer how to look at this situation. But for me, my thing is, if you're gonna live this lifestyle where you flying girls out, right? Mm-hmm. You need to know that. Say it. I would say it if you weren't cutting me off or saying little shit. I would have been there.
I'm waiting for the point.
He would be sick if I did that shit to him. Anyway, and y'all see how chill I've been this podcast?
Have you been? It's like, all right, bet. So what do you think? What for the? So I'm sorry, cutting you off.
No, you got it. But just remember that you did that.
Okay.
Because look, I'm not gonna say
you keep saying.
Look,
Look,
you ever notice
one of the things that I was thinking, and another thing that you gotta think about is what I was thinking. It's like, all right, bet. So you think bruh was right? Do you think bruh? What do you think about the situation?
I think if you're gonna play in that game, then you need to understand that nothing happening is like a part of it. You know?
Well, what does that mean?
That means you fly a girl out, you spend 5 bands on her, 6 bands, and she don't want to do nothing with you. That's part of the game. You look like a dummy getting on social media saying, I fucking flew this bitch out. I done spent this. And look, if you look at the video, he talking about everything he did. You know what I'm saying? And everything that he did, you could tell is like I'm only doing this because I flew you out and I'm basically trying to get a nut off.
Yep.
My only thing is like, for him going forward, look how you treating this girl and you put all of this on the internet. Who the fuck else are you going to be flying out? Now, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But the reputation that you get from doing shit like this, and this is the main thing that I want to say. You have to make sure as a man that your reputation is clean. You don't want to be the nigga that tried to press on a girl or you tried to be pressed for some ass, because let me tell y'all, that shit sticks around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you was abusive, if you was hitting a girl, anything like that, none of that shit is cool, but you also need to know that shit's going to stick around. That's why I'm saying you have to be smart with the moves you make. This dude, I don't even know who this is. What is his name? I don't even know this dude's name.
I don't think he's famous or anything like that.
It's just, I flew her out and I spent all this money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, first off, what the field that, what you looking at?
No, I was looking at that.
The lifestyle that you trying to live, I feel like that comes with it. That's the loss that you take. I mean, it's not a good thing.
But
because Shorty could have been saying a whole bunch of shit.
You supposed to know that you're going to either fuck or not before you fly somebody out. Like, that has to be already established.
You might not know.
But that's the thing.
You might think you know. But then when she get out there, it's like this.
But that's the thing. I don't agree with that though. I feel like if you're gonna fly somebody out, y'all should have already built chemistry enough. Especially if y'all are getting a hotel together. It's different if you coming to visit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to be in your city. Where you going to be at? But if you done already booked a hotel and stuff like that, you should know what time it is, whether it's going down or not. You should be able to kind of predict. Like, there's sexual tension. And that's why people don't communicate.
Yeah.
And that's where bruh took his L.
Bruh definitely took his L. But also, I think the girl in this video, you took a L too. You know?
Yeah, because you put yourself in an unsafe situation too.
Because, like you just said, there's a situation where two people are
Well,
going...
no, let me take that back. I don't want to say she put herself in an unsafe situation because...
I'm not going to say she put herself in an unsafe situation. I'm just saying you ended up in a situation where this dude thought that shit was going to go that way because low-key, let's keep it 100, ladies and gents that's listening to this. You fly somebody, these rappers or these niggas with money fly you out, you do know what they're expecting.
Mm-hmm.
So if you was...
The safest thing for you to do would be to make it clear.
Yeah. It wouldn't be smart for you to let this dude spend all this money on you, knowing that he's doing it for something that you're not about to do. Because you put yourself in harm's way that way. Not that you are supposed to do anything or you owe him anything, but you did let him spend the money. Yeah. And there had to be a part of you that said, damn, I'm not about to do anything with him, but you're willingly letting him spend his money. What I was saying about the guys, if you're going to live this life, is you could bring shorty out. She could meet you in person and be like, you know what? I don't fuck with him. I'm not doing it. And to me, you just got to have to take your L. This nigga screaming about 5 bands. If you got 5 bands to spend on a nut, you got 5 bands just for a nut, then you shouldn't be on this joint complaining about it.
Yeah.
You're not going to see none of these niggas with real money online saying like...
You can tell that the money, like you said, he's too upset over that money spent. Meaning that was something for you. You felt like you took a loss. When honestly, it's almost like if you... Fly out culture is not for the poor. It is not for the regular guy. That shit is for people that have the money to do so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where I could fly you out, and if you want to get pissed off and leave or whatever, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? I could be pissed off about the situation not going my way, but the money, I think that's the thing I didn't like. I spent this. Yeah. I bought her this flight. That's $700. It's like, damn, so you kept a whole tab on this shit.
Yeah. Paying for your money doesn't get you... Spending money, fellas, I think y'all know this. But spending money does not automatically guarantee
the box.
It does not. Yeah. You got to be prepared to spend your dough as an accessory. Like, spending your money. It's an
investment.
It's like opening a car door. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm spending my money because it's who I am. And I'm not spending my money because of what I want. I'm buying you this because the type of person that I am, I'm the type of person that would buy this for you.
Right.
Period. I'm not going to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to buy it because later. Nah, because when later don't happen, now you on.
Now you pissed.
Screaming.
Yeah.
And you detailing it, you got all your receipts. You look like you filing taxes.
And there's services for that. There's red light districts. There's places you can go if you just want to buy pussy. You can.
And in the video, she was like, you recording me, but you recording me. And it is kind of like, yo, that's kind of fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Even if you kicked her out, man, get the fuck out, whatever. That's cool. You take your L thinking that you about to get online.
That's not cool.
No, I'm not saying that that's cool. You're right. That's not cool. I might have misspoke there. Because it's not cool, but you wouldn't have took such a L if you didn't get on social media thinking that you was in the right. That you deserved. Hold on, you did not deserve anything. Oh, you just showing everybody the L you took. That's like saying, I DM'd this girl and we was talking for a week and then she just fucking ghosted me. To me, it looks like that. So you just didn't...
Yeah.
You just didn't catch the W on that. All right, bet. That's an L. Man, look, all the fellas, we got this story. I took her out, bought her, you know what I'm saying, took her on a date. We went and got ice cream, never heard from her again.
Yeah.
Did we spend 5 racks? No, but we still care about our money. We spent it. And
I've taken
out L's.
I was just telling my girl about this because we were doing this little question thing. We were talking about the worst dates we've been on.
Yeah.
I've linked up with this chick, went to her crib. Matter of fact, she was like, we got to get something to eat. We went to I think we went to like Lido's or something. Got some pizza, whatever. Went back to her crib. We were chilling in her basement. Not even gonna lie, I was a young nigga, right? So she was sitting. They had a big ass sectional, the biggest sectional I've ever seen in my life. She's sitting way over there. I'm over here. 20 minutes go by. We watching the TV show. I wasn't why you sitting so far away type nigga yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know what the deal was. Like, yeah, we met off the Facebook Messenger.
Okay,
you know? And so, not even gonna lie, she got up, went to the bathroom, came out and was like, yeah, my friend need help with something, XYZ, so I gotta go. So you might as well, because I gotta get ready, XYZ. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah, so now
I left, and you know what? I knew she was lying. I left. I got 10 minutes up the street, turned around and came back. Just rode past to see if her car was still out there. It was still out there. Damn. And I was like, damn. She just called off text somebody and said, call me real quick so I can get out of the situation. Anyway, long story less long, I'm at the Best Buy, right? 2017 shit when I was working out Springfield, right? At this point, I'm running a home theater.
Yeah.
They say, hey, yo, Terrell, you got a customer over about a 50-inch. Bet. I go about a 50-inch. It's this random ass nigga and her, right?
Yeah.
So I go to them like, yo, y'all need some help. Mind you, like now my adrenaline running because I'm like, oh shit, here go this girl that ghosted me type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, y'all like play. Because after that, I texted her and was like, yo, after that day when I left and I knew she was lying, I still tried to hit her up. She never hit me back for the rest of my fucking life, whatever. Yeah. Mind you, that was like 2015 when we got home from school. This 2 years later. I'm up now.
Okay.
Kinda.
I'm
I'm
different
at this
name
point,
tag now.
yeah, I'm not making $11 an hour. Yeah. Now I'm a little bit more up. But Brody, when I tell you she acted like she did not know me at all, never met, and I knew she knew who I was. But she was like, yeah, we're looking for a TV. Like, I could see in her eyes that she knew who I was, but was trying to act like. And you know what? You take those, I say all that to say, you take your L's in silence if you can.
Yeah, because you're just going to look bad at the end.
You just look way worse.
Because low-key, it was still an L.
Right. And it doesn't change anything. If I say, you the girl, I know who you are. You remember me? Litos?
Left me hanging.
2 Sprites. You just look bad doing that.
You just look bad. It might feel good, but you definitely look bad. You should have went up to her and said, Danielle. Danielle, what's going on? Yeah, this your man? Oh, she like Litos Pizza, right? Yeah, I know. 50-inch.
That's how you end up scrapping in your work clothes, getting your ass whooped with your name tag falling off.
Beat his ass, lose my job. I'm hitting her phone now. I want that old thing back.
All right, babe. You got movie suggestion of the week?
Yeah, movie suggestion of the week, y'all. Turn up. Shout out season 4. It's lit. This movie suggestion of the week is definitely not planned. I might have had this before, but
Let me go first?
Nah, okay. I'm halfway through mine, so I might as well finish. But look, my movie suggestion of the week is gonna be Inside Out. Believe it or not.
Wow.
Watch that joint. I rewatched that joint last night, and I ain't gonna lie, that movie is so good, especially for people who are trying to figure out not your purpose. This is for people who trying to figure out what the fuck is going on up here. You know? I feel like that movie is so good when it comes to the way that all of your emotions view certain things, and also how the absence of certain emotions can cause you to act on the only ones left. You know? Mm-hmm. The best thing about the movie is happiness and sad both fall out of the joint, and the only emotions that are left are disgust, fear, and anger. So the way that she moved her life, because she's struggling to find happiness, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And her sadness isn't there for her to deal with. So she can only deal with each situation with disgust, fear, and
yes,
you know what I'm saying, and anger. And the way that they play it out is so good. My favorite scene in the movie, and when y'all watch it, this is on Disney Plus. It's an animated movie. The way that they look at emotions, if you do that with your own self, I feel like it might help you unlock what might be missing or what you might not be paying attention to. And y'all know what I've been on. I'm going to give y'all my book recommendation next week. Because I'm trying to read a book every month of this year. And I'm basically done this book. I told you I'm not giving a book recommendation until I finish. And I'm basically almost finished. And what's crazy is this book speaks to exactly what I've just been on. From me talking about the jean jacket to even something like
Inside Out.
the way I found the book.
Oh, okay.
To even Inside Out. I just felt like y'all know the vibe that I've been on.
We definitely need to watch Inside Out because wifey never seen it.
Y'all tripping. Y'all have to watch that.
She never seen that. So
Man.
we got to watch that. Also, shout out to Pete Docter. Pete Docter wrote Inside Out, wrote Soul, wrote Up, wrote Wally.
Wow.
He's a beast.
He is a beast. You will cry.
Yes.
You will probably cry watching that.
Speaking of crying, I guess on my movie suggestion of the week, I took a peasant trip to the AMC theater. And let me just tell you, when you used to what I do when I go to the theater, it was not the best experience that the movie made up for. We went to go see Darren Aronofsky's The Whale, and man,
I see that, man.
let me tell y'all, it's playing on small screens. It's not playing in it's not playing in a lot of theaters that were nicer. Like we wanted to go see it at Show Place or Sinopolis or something like that. But the only place that had it was the AMC on 3 screens, 3 showings, a 3 o'clock show, a 3 o'clock show, a 6 o'clock show, and a 9 o'clock show. Like it was not. And then look, the seats were the Jones that you go in and the seat just go down like that. You like elbow to elbow with motherfuckers.
Okay,
It's not like the comfy joints. Not even in that theater. It's in the little theater that we saw. What did we see in a little theater like that?
Fuck it.
Anyway, I know you're not talking. This motherfucker just gave us 3 fucking scenes in the
At
movie.
least I was talking about the movie. Like, nobody give a fuck if you went to the AMC. We fuck with the
Anyway,
AMC. Just
I
because
got-
your bougie ass goes to Sinopolis. Oh, normally I go to... We don't give a fuck. And you try to say peasant trip to AMC, and that's where we go?
Response. That's your
Trauma response?
That's your trauma response because he's hurt. That's hurt.
Nah, you just tried to shit on AMC, and we not standing for that. That's a defense.
Bottom line, y'all know I don't go to AMC like that. I don't do this. I normally get my
so
loaded
movie that
nachos.
you go
I
see.
normally get my loaded nachos or my meat lovers pizza or something like that.
Cool.
I got nachos, right? Because this is important to the movie. I got the regular nachos with cheese, love it, and some M&Ms. That movie, Darren Aronofsky's The Whale, starring Brendan Fraser, who's up for an Oscar, and I think should get it over Austin Butler for Elvis. But I haven't seen Elvis, so I can't say it, and I think he's going to win it. That movie is so heavy. It really tackles the reality of obesity, depression, and how shit just go too far. But man, okay, I just want the way I could explain it the best. If you've seen Black Swan is about a girl who's obsessing over her role in this play. She's doing the Black Swan, the ballet show, but she legit in the movie start like turning into a fucking swan in certain aspects of it. That's almost like a metaphor on how your anxiety can be so crazy that you start to become the problem. This movie is about obesity. It's about depression. It's called The Whale. Just go see it. That's all. Go see it. You will cry. That joint is heavy.
How many times your daddy whipped your ass and you cry?
He was like,
How many times you cry? He was like, I don't cry, nigga.
I don't cry, nigga. He was like,
Nigga set him up. First off, that came out of left field, too.
this motherfucker try to make a ham sandwich. Motherfucker burnt the sandwich. Fuck, you ain't eat it cold. Remember he was like, he said I had to make this nigga some spaghetti. Remember?
You ain't want to talk about the white quarterback that went to Florida? I guess we can't.
We can.
We don't got to talk about that.
Okay, real quick, what do you think
Low-key,
about
you
that?
know what we're going to say.
It's just embarrassing. It's just like, why did y'all just...
White quarterback went to Florida, PWI. He used the N-word in the song, so they let his ass go. He gets a scholarship from an HBCU. What?
It's just embarrassing. Speaking of sports.
Turn up, man. Shout out Mallory Bros season 4. We right at the end of the NFL season, but before we lock in, I do want to talk about something sports related, and that's going to be my Washington Wizards just traded Rui Hachimura to the LA Lakers, and we got Kendrick Nunn and 3 second-round picks. And all I'm going to say is it is very, very, very interesting to see as a Wizards fan all of the Hachimura comparisons to Kawhi. Bruh that coached in Toronto, that now coaches for the Lakers, they said, oh, he reminds me of a guy that I coached in Toronto, Kawhi. Everybody's like, oh, yeah, he's like Kawhi. He's like Kawhi. I'm going to just let y'all have it, Lakers fans. I'm going to let you have it. Because we've watched Hachimura since he came in the league. He was a number 9 pick. Never forget that. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. He's our guy. The fan base that he has in China, first off, he's one of the first natural Japanese-born players, right? Mm-hmm. We had an entire Japan fan base that we're losing with this guy. They're going to go and be Lakers fans now. That hurts.
Yeah.
Anyway, the fact that people are saying, oh, yeah, he's like Kawhi. Yeah, I can already tell he's kind of like Kawhi. That, to me, is just such bullshit. I think their games might look the same, but he's no fucking Kawhi. It's disrespectful to Kawhi. I feel like it's disrespectful to us as Wizards fans, especially because if I had said, oh, we got Rui Hachimura on our team, yeah, he like Kawhi. Everybody would have said, get the fuck out of here. No, the fuck he's not. But since he going and playing with Bron, we have to now sit and watch people say that he's trash. I'm sorry, that now that we're going to see him play with LeBron, now we have to watch people say that, oh, he's a baby Kawhi. Really? Did you think that when he played for the Wizards? Because guess what? He wasn't even starting with the Wizards. Number 2 is the last thing I'm going to say about basketball, and then we can move to NFL.
No, that's cool.
We also have to watch when the Lakers fans found out that they was getting a forward from the Wizards, guess who they thought? Oh, yeah, we getting ready to get Kuz back. We getting Kuzma back. Y'all getting Kuzma back. Really, like Lakers fans? Do y'all not know that I remember 2 years ago when we got Kuzma after the bubble, after y'all either lost or won, or y'all won the championship, but y'all said Kuzma didn't do shit. Kuz, you gone. Kuz, you trash. Everybody counted this man out. This man came to Washington and balled out. Nobody says anything. Now, LA fans, y'all think that y'all want him back? We got to watch Lakers fans say, man, we could have had Kuzma. Man, I would have rather had Kuzma. Really? Because we watched y'all trash us when we got him. Oh, yeah, he's trash. You'll see. Now he's balling. Most of you are quiet, and some of you want him back. Newsflash, we didn't trade. I think we got rid of Rui Hachimura because we actually look at Kuzma like a pivotal-ass piece. That's all I had to say. I just think it's very funny. You know? People don't respect people and then disrespect people, and then that shit just goes away. I now have to sit and watch people call Rui Hachimura a Kawhi Leonard type. What?
I don't even know who that nigga is for real. But y'all know me. I don't really watch basketball like that. I've been trying to watch, though. I watched the Grizzlies play the Warriors.
He's getting better.
And that was a great game.
Yeah.
That was a great game. I watched the whole game, too. Jordan Poole almost fucked it up at the end. And then he was the reason they won. He was also the reason why Steph got ejected.
Oh, you said Jordan Peele? I saw that movie this year.
I said Jordan Poole.
I know.
Bitch-ass nigga. Also, how do you feel about bruh saying, and I don't care, but how do you feel about bruh saying the Wizards ain't playing winning basketball or something like that? They ain't trying to win games. They just over there trying to get paid. And then Kuz came out and said, y'all not even playing winning basketball. I forget who bruh was. I felt like his name was fucking, I forget.
You remember who he played for?
He looked like he played for the Grizzlies. No, not Grizzlies, because they playing winning basketball. I think he played for like the Timberwolves or some shit. I don't know. Are they still good? And you told me Giannis and them was the best in the league. They like the 4th seed right now.
I might have told you that when they was the best. But low-key, all right, look.
The Celtics.
You don't want Giannis in the playoffs. You don't want that healthy Bucks team in the playoffs. Everybody know that. Anyway, yeah, bro need to mind his fucking business. Keep our name out your fucking mouth, especially if you got a jersey. You in the league? Watch your fucking mouth because you never know what could happen. And you could get flipped. And now guess who now you Kendrick Nunn. Now you balling with us. And you thought we was going to forget what you said?
That's true. All right, look. Last week, we had our divisional playoff games in the NFL. We made picks. I went 1-3, I think. Mm-hmm. Terrance went
3-1.
3-1.
Shout out Whole Nine Watch.
Shout out to Whole Nine Watch for a hell of a season.
Hell of a
Keeping
run.
track. Even hitting us up when the pod went out, just to make sure that the picks was out. But yeah, just to recap last week, the Chiefs, when I did what I said they was going to do to the Jaguars, even with Pat Mahomes hurt. The Eagles bust the Giants' ass. And then my thing about Giants fans. Y'all talk crazy to lose like that. I mean, like, I was watching that. The beginning of that game was like, damn. Y'all about to go out like this? I thought it was going to be like 21-14. 28-20.
Yeah.
Y'all got y'all ass bust, New York.
Nah, y'all did. And for me, y'all went out exactly how I thought that y'all was going to go out. I picked the Giants. Y'all go out there and fucking stink it up.
I believe in that underdog story. I wanted the Giants to go out there and win.
Me too.
And I have an Eagles agenda that I need to come to fruition.
Man, but they were saying that Hurts can't. You know what I'm saying? Hurts his arm and his shoulder's sore. He's not going to be able to play the same game. He looked flawless.
They looked great. But this is my thing. Eagles fans. There's a lot of Eagles fans listening to this podcast. This is what I'll say. Y'all still haven't beat nobody that y'all wasn't supposed to beat. That's a fact. When y'all played without Jalen Hurts and y'all lost to that Cowboys team that had Dak, we gave it to you because Jalen Hurts didn't play. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted to got your ass whipped by Washington? Whatever. But this is my thing. Who really thought that the Giants would win? It would have been a great upset.
A lot of people thought the Giants would win, but you're right. It would have been an upset.
I mean, like, if we being realistic about the rosters, about those two teams.
You picked the Giants, so you thought the Giants would win.
wanted the upset. I picked the upset.
You thought it could happen.
I thought it's division game.
Yeah.
Y'all beat the Cowboys. I said, you know what? It's a division game. You never know.
We different.
Anyway, Eagles, y'all first real test. To me, this is one of the biggest tests they had out of all of their regular season games and into the playoffs. This game right here against the 49ers defense. We will see.
Eagles fans, I'm going to shoot y'all some bail. Because if y'all beat this team, they're going to say, oh, wow, you beat the last quarterback in the draft. Or you beat a Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. Y'all just beat Brock Purdy. They're always going to have something to say about y'all. Then let's say the Bengals go to the playoffs. Or the Chiefs. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So,
low-key, Terrance, Purdy and them there's more weapons. You're not just losing to Purdy. It's not like you go out there and playing.
But that's what they'll say. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the Cowboys, a lot of people are like, yo, y'all lost to a Brock Purdy Cowboy, a Brock Purdy. But, sorry, y'all, the camera died.
That's, okay, yeah. That's a part of the recap, too, though. Because Dallas went out there and lost.
Dallas did go out there and lose.
And I think I picked the Cowboys to win. I did. I thought they was going to go out there, and I thought Purdy was going to have a rookie slump.
Yeah.
So I picked the Cowboys. I said that defense going to go out there and rock Purdy world. But Trent Williams was flawless against Michael Parsons.
He's a dog. Man.
And I got to put respect on the Bengals. I picked the Bills to win, too. Joe Burrow went out there and went off. And honestly, Josh Allen, Phillip Rivers 2.0. You good. Y'all going to win hella games. But it still remains, there's a lot of, to me, there's question marks. Now people giving Burrow the number 2.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And remember, it was Mahomes and Josh, and then Burrow and Herbert.
I was telling Terrell, if Burrow get out here and get to another Super Bowl, he got a big payday coming.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is the thing about Joe Burrow. Well, you know what? Let's talk about the matchups that we have now. So, we got San Francisco at Philly, 3 o'clock. And we got Cincinnati at KC. We'll start with the first game. Who you got?
I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers. Eagles fans, if y'all win, I'm not going to be surprised. But I don't know. I like what San Francisco has going on defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Philly, this is the game that y'all lose. Sorry. I just see San Francisco going out there and getting gritty with y'all. We went to Philly and beat Philly in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the environment is definitely going to be, and it's going to be 3. I'm pulling for San Francisco.
I'm picking San Francisco to win too, because I have an Eagles agenda. I need the Eagles to fold, like I said they would.
I'm picking San Fran just on the sheer fact that I think that San Fran wins this game, but it honestly is any given Sunday.
It truly is.
I'm not disrespecting Philly.
The addition of CMC on top of their other weapons with that defense, it don't matter who you play at quarterback. It don't matter. Anyway, I'm picking San Francisco. Sorry, Eagles. L coming for my agenda. All right, bet. This is the one right here. Cincinnati at KC. Burrow is 3-0 in Arrowhead. They calling that joint Burrowhead.
Burrowhead.
I know Pat Mahomes and them hate that. Kelsey said, yeah, they giving us bulletin board content. They giving us stuff to talk about on their podcast.
I'm picking the Bengals.
I think KC is playing with a chip on their shoulder. I think KC is playing with a chip on their shoulder. They're going to be at home. It's going to be tough. All of Burrow wins are within 3. It's not like he's just out there dogging the Chiefs. I hate it's forever fuck the Chiefs. Matter of fact, I'm picking the Bengals. Fuck y'all, Chiefs. Y'all think y'all about to get another Lombardi and tie with us? Fuck out of here.
I'm picking Chiefs.
Super Bowl is going to be Bengals-Niners.
Super Bowl is going to be Niners, Chiefs. I've been picking the Chiefs all year. I'm not going against them. Fuck that. The Chiefs are going to beat up on these Joe Burrow Bengals. Arrowhead, Andy Reid, Pacheco, Smith-Schuster wearing that platinum number 9. I'd like to say that Kansas City wins.
Well, a little piece of me feels like Kansas City gonna win. A small piece of me, because I feel like they got some redemption that's brewing, that they really want this game. Eli Apple was talking.
Yeah.
But I just hope you can keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, pause. I hope you can, like, back up the talk.
Yeah.
Because he was talking crazy on Twitter to people. Anyway, those are the last 2, man. This is the last 2 games before we get to Super Bowl. I don't know what they're gonna do with the Super Bowl. I mean, with the Pro Bowl games, but we'll see.
I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Man.
The Pro Bowl, they're doing a flag football and all of that.
Something like that, yeah.
Flag football and some other shit.
Terry got in, right?
Terry's in the Pro
Terry's
Bowl.
in.
Terry's in. Allen's in. Reeves is in. And Way.
And Trust, yeah.
Dope. Turn up, man. Season 4.
That's 4.
We locked in. Get
Hey,
the drop
look.
ready.
Still gave him 2 hours.
Motherfuckers wanted us to
They
really
wanted
do
a 4, yeah, a 4-hour joint.
4.
Shit. Peace out.
Shout out to everybody. Hit the subscribe button if it's your first time. Unless you made it this far.
Yes, sir.
Turn up, man.
Till
Brand new
next time.
season.